All right, baby, we are live. Wait, actually, I gotta turn my other light on. One sec. I just realized that y'all weren't gonna be able to see me at all. Hello. How is everybody? Everyone doing well? Having a good day? Just getting things started here. I had the Verdice Pro game on my second monitor as I was getting stuff ready ready for stream. Damn, Irish. A barbershop haircut that costs a quarter of? What the fuck? Bro, you wrote like half a sentence. I think you're telling me to get a haircut and you're being a dick about things, but I can't tell. And I don't want to take this from somebody who doesn't know how to spell, so or form coherent sentences. Sheesh. I'm just confused. I'm washed. Wait. Oh wait, that's actually so nice. Thank you. My mother keeps telling me that I need to get a haircut and that I look sloppy and like a mess. And I frankly disagree. I think it looks fine. It is a bit long. It is a bit long, especially on the sides, but like I like the front. And I don't trust barbers not to ruin my shit anymore after the amount of times that they've gotten it wrong. So I every single time I have to go to the barber, it's always a traumatic experience. Just go bald, bro. I consider. I have genuinely considered just like buzzing everything all around. It's something I've been thinking about doing for a little bit. But I've been good. I've been holding out. Every single time I go to the bathroom, I shave with like a buzzer. But my buzzer is sitting there staring at me like the fucking Green Goblin mask, which is always um scary. I'd be sitting there ready to ready to have something horrible happen. All right, I think the stream's back, so I'll start sharing my screen here. You guys should be able to see. Boom. Okay, calm down, Norman Osborn. Belgrade. Wait, who's this about? Are they doing profile pieces for the EML people as well? Oh my god, it's Joystick. Wait, do the VP guys live in Belgrade? Huh. That's cool. I didn't know that. Irish, I'm convinced you have wine in your bloodstream. Bro, he's Irish, not French. Give him some credit. It's whiskey. La boulangerie. Do y'all think VP are dropping Joystick after this stage? Genuine question. I'm like, I'm a little bit concerned that Joystick is not sticking around past the end of this stage. Every day I wake up, I got Guinness on my mind. Like that rap song. Nah, he's the goat, he's staying. I don't know, man. At a certain point, I think Joystick, out of everyone on the team, has like the second best English. I think Dan has the best English. But then I don't think anybody else on that team like speaks any English. So I think they're pretty much cooked in terms of going international, right? Cuz like Shepard Shepard doesn't speak English. Pasha, who's like their best player, like knows six whole words of English. Why would he leave us? He's the cyborg. I don't know, man. If you throw it back, I'll sub. Duck. You can't say that. This is our workplace, Duck. This is no worse a workplace conversation to be having. Oh my god, bro. Brother. Isn't he basically the Russian icon for this game at least? I think Joystick is the Russian player for this game. I think that's accurate. You don't think he leaves? You think he gets benched and that ends his career? I'm not saying he's going to leave. I was just thinking, like, I feel like VP are going to make roster changes after this stage. Then get Rorik and Skipper, and they're oh yeah, you're right. Actually, I have heard of those two. Rorik, those guys were playing. Actually, you know what? I remember casting them during Challenger Series. That's right. That's what it's from. Because those guys came like second during Challenger Series and lost to Wild. Isn't that right? I feel like I'm right about that. It's just sad because this team has been super consistent, right? Low key thought a mission was nasty on Shields and could be good, but I think he played during with the Skyper Scab Empire team. Yeah, the problem with that is like that was a while ago, right? Is a mission even still playing? Yeah. Yeah. Because I was community casting, or was I just straight up casting the finals? I can't remember if that was like the event that they brought me on for as like an analyst, and then the caster who was supposed to cast pulled out at the last minute, and I ended up casting my very first T2 games that way, which was really funny. Literally day of, bro. Literally day of, Golumolu sends a message to our production chat and goes, "I'm locked out of my house. I can't get in." I'm like, "Oh, sub me in, coach. I'm ready to go." And then they got me on. It was sick. God, seeing Falcons in this game makes me want to puke. But Harley, they have Shaiko. I've seen this cycle too many times. I know, bro, but they're changing the meta too much nowadays. Bro, it's because the Shaiko charm is nice. Like, don't even lie, bro. It looks so good. What games do we have today? Well, here, I'll show you guys. I made a thumbnail for the YouTube stream that's got the games on it. Look at that. And you can mostly see everything. I thought it was kind of fun to throw together. This took like I was in a rush. I just was like, wait, I should probably make something cuz um cuz I was still running the one that Duck Duck made for me earlier this week, which was it was fine. It was a thumbnail. It was it existed. But I really didn't want to have this face on the thumbnail again for the third stream in a row. So I was like, all right, I'm going to throw something together in Photoshop. Anyways, yeah, so I threw that together really quick. I thought it was nice. I've been seeing people do like these sorts of like where you stack the different players on top of each other and like have it kind of like they're growing out of each other. And I always feel like those sorts of designs look really good. You know? So throw that one on. Why not use that? What do you mean? I am using that. It looks like how Shaiko plays, like ass washed and shitty at the same time. Holy shit, bro. Hateful. No. I glaze Duck Duck all the time. I was glazing Duck Duck before I even got out of bed this morning, okay? Like, come on, give me some credit. Anyways, yeah, the reason I pulled that up was because we had the games on it. So Fnatic just happened. Falcons Gen.G, BDS versus G2, which I think will be pretty good. And then I think the game for me that I want to see is I want to see Wild just absolutely shit on Wolves. Because Wild have been playing really well this stage. I think Wild is like gunning for a top 3, top 4 performance here. I don't know if they're going to crack top 2. I don't really think they're going to crack top 2 unless we see like total collapse out of G2 today. But I'm seeing some potential for Wild to do big things here. It's big because this week is Wild's chance to either make it to Munich or be relegated, and it all depends on how they play this week. But yeah, should be some good games today. I'm looking forward to it. I'm hoping for a Shaiko masterclass this game. I think that'll be fun. Dude, something is going on with my freaking stream right now. I'm really confused. There we go. Tier 1 level Glazer? Bro, I'm always on my glazing. Come on, come on. Gen.G about to have 2 rosters choke big international events? What other event was that in, Harley? Was that in CS? Was that a CS thing? Get fucked, John. I was already taking a drink. Cheers. I already had the lid off, ready to go. I was thirsty anyways, bitch. Harley or Duck Duck, can one of you guys set up a prediction for which team's gonna win this game? Wait, where is the oiled up bear? I'm not doing it, foe. I've made up my mind. I mean, you might be able to convince me to do it. I just forgot after streamo, to be honest. Bro, yo, Royal, I was actually dead ass worried about you last night. I was getting ready to call an ambulance. I did not drink enough water. No shit, Sherlock. I was in call. We were playing some 10-mans last night before I went to bed. Royal and Duck Duck were both involved. And Irish. Irish I saw was in here as well. Wait, literally the entire chat was in 10-mans last night. What the fuck? Anyways, so we were running some 10-mans. Also, yo, what the hell happened to Solotov's stream quote? That's not my stream chat. That is what he is broadcasting. That's on his end. Wait, that was crazy. But yeah, Royal wasn't able to get words out. The last thing I remember happening was him tabbing out of his game, opening up his stats.cc page, then tabbing back into his game, opening up stats.cc there, and then constantly tabbing back and forth between his game and stats until he got kicked from the game. Until he got kicked from the game for inactivity because he couldn't figure out which one was his game and how he could start playing again. Tadas, thank you for the follow. Getting things started here in just a minute. No, is that crazy, Royal? wait, Royal. Do you remember queuing for a ranked game and having the entire call start yelling at you not to queue the ranked game and you begging people to stop it because you couldn't figure out how? No, I was dead ass worried, bro. I was dead ass worried. No, you didn't play ranked. You queued a ranked game, and everyone in the call was like, yo, Royal, you're queuing a ranked game, bro. Stop queuing. You are not in a state to play ranked right now. And then you started like freaking out. You're like, I don't want to play ranked. I don't know how to stop it. How do I stop it? How do I stop it? So, um, yeah. I think maybe half a bottle of what was it? Was the Pink Whitney might be too much. Half a bottle of Pink Whitney plus um 2 bottles of soju might be a little much even for you, brother. Bro, why does my stream keep getting behind? I'm so confused.
Facing Falcons. Yes. Now look, it's no secret that Gen.G
All right, that should be good.
His performance through the stage has been resembling more of a seesaw so far. And
Last night was a movie. It was a horror movie, but it was a movie nonetheless. Steelhead, thank you for the follow. We're getting things started in just a minute here, chat. Not too much longer till this game goes. But in the meantime, make sure to get your channel points predictions in so you can gamble on who you think will win the game. Today should be a pretty easy day for most of the games. I think all of them, like, it's pretty obvious who should win. But I'm a little nervous, man, because there's usually some upsets. At least one upset per day. What are the chances of a Falcons 7-0 knowing they have a tendency to choke on teams they shouldn't beat? Yeah, that's my concern, right? Because Falcons should be owning this Gen.G roster right now. But I am a little worried about Falcons because they got like this mental block when it comes to winning right now. I feel you, Seeker. It's a little bit nerve-wracking, especially to them going to hold the phone. Wait, they go to border? Yo, Falcons decide to take on Gen.G on border? They take him to the coin flip map? I don't know, man. I mean, this is a map that, like, Shaiko goes crazy on. BDS and Freck are the real deal? Yeah, I think you're right. Honestly, Irish, I think that team is on the up. And I think they just stick it out 1 or 2 more stages together, and they've got potential to be top of EML. They are good, and they've got the support staff to be good. I am with you. Border makes me nervous. It's something I've heard from enough pro players at this point, where it's like you just don't take worse teams to border. Why is border in the comp pool? Did I miss something in like the 3 years I stopped caring? Wait, border's been in the comp pool, Harley. Was it not in the comp pool when you stopped playing? No, it's been in the pool forever. It got a rework. I don't know if you were even playing during the rework of border, but yeah, no, border's been a good map for Pro League. It's really exciting. It's always got like, it's hectic. If you stick around for this map, you'll see border gets hectic. It's very entertaining. But like Duck Duck said, it's where the good teams go to die, because it's like a coin flip map. It's all gunfights. And if you're making the match about gunfights, if you're a better team, you excel in coordination. Everyone at this level can shoot. I mean, some people shoot better than others, but everyone at this level can shoot, and it just kind of comes down to gunfights. Border is one of my fave maps to watch. Yes, same. I love watching border. I want to do another border breakdown soon. Fuck, bro. It might even be this game if there's some interesting strategies. Let's write some stuff down. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe more. Maybe. Is Dust 2 like super gunfight? I think the comparison I'd make is what's the one that's like, is it Inferno, Harley? That's like the other super popular one that's a desert map. You know the one that I'm talking about that has like Palace and towards the one site, and it's got like the big mid and then the window at the end of mid. Mirage. Yeah, Mirage is like the clubhouse. Clubhouse is like Mirage. Clubhouse is like Mirage, and yeah, I'd say you're right. The border's like Dust. All right, we're getting into a chat. 69%, nice.
Very, very dry. It's very, very sunny. It's very, very warm. It's border. And it's about to get nice and hot in the kitchen for Gen.G. It is a big, tough game to step into here against Falcons. A tough team to beat on any map. And this one's certainly not about to be any different.
Yeah, no, I'm so with you, Irish. I love this map. I think that there's so much. Hello? Are we going to consulate? Oh, no. Okay, they're just confused. Good job, Prod. No, I think Border's a super entertaining map. And I think it's a map that, like, is super fun and dynamic and interesting when the teams are well matched. But, like, my concern with, like, a team where it's Falcons, or a game where it's Falcons Gen.G is that Falcons are just so much of a better team that I feel like they're better suited going to one of the more strategic maps. You know? That's just my take. Maybe I'm crazy, but that's just my take.
He's going to do just that. He's going to walk in. He's actually going to remove some of those gunfights from your team. Brilliant. Can just go in and bully operators and take space. Much the same as Azami. She's just going to...
All right, let's get it, chat. We're tapped in.
She's going to resist that push coming through. She can get aggressive right up to...
We're ready to go. Rare and even.
To get rid of them. Mirror, of course, you know, again, you're looking at those short lines of sight that you're looking to hold, and Mirror can do
instantly. Verdice playing shields.
Exactly that.
Yeah, that's the other thing about this map is I feel like Falcons low-key aren't very good. Aren't very good at shields, and Border is a really big shields map. I think that might honestly be some of Falcons' biggest struggles as of late, is the fact that they're just not that good at playing shields, and shields are so in meta. I don't see anyone on Falcons and feel particularly threatened by them on shields, you know?
I think you could run a stop well short of the Deimos chat there, and so you don't want Shaiko playing Deimos and end in the sentence there. That could have been enough. The man is a little bit of a demon when it comes around to running with an operator to So it does at least take away some of the lethality that he offers, but I think as we all know, he can do it with basically any operator you give him.
All right, classic border. Just going to open some stuff up. They've got the castle, so Shaiko's going to send in these Flores drones to get rid of them. Top East hold is super common. We're seeing it more and more frequently lately. It looks like Gen.G are more so baiting it than actually playing it. They have the Tachanka here. Oh, but look at this. Oh my god. Oh, that's not gonna work. Wait, your teammate should be able to see him from the window, though. Where's his help? Wait, how does Skies live here without even being punished? All right, goes down eventually. Yeah, but that shield play didn't have much follow-up. I feel like from the window you can see something usually.
Exactly what we expect out of Border, isn't it? Realistically, just throw everybody into the maelstrom and see who comes out of the
All right, decent spot here. Still, decent start for Falcons. Top East control established. This is the hardest part of the map to take. You've still got lots of util to push forward from here. They don't know about this radio player. Radio player might jump out. He's tucked. Have not seen him once on a drone. Verdice is... Oh, Eye Observer. All right, well, they get the read. Never mind. All right, this should be a pretty free round for Falcons at this point. Case might be a bit hard to recover, but Azox just can't do everything here. He's got too many people to fight. Super real of him running the Cybertruck hollow, I will say.
What does it even matter?
Just brutal, wasn't it, really, from Falcons there, giving absolutely nothing over towards the other side. Gen.G
All right, I'm ending predictions, chat. Last chance. Get your predictions in now or forever hold your peace. Come on. Last chance. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, it's over.
From there, Falcons just giving no mercy over to the other side and steamrolling their way through the rest of the round. So what I'm sure the Gen.G was pretty happy to want to forget. See what they can do going into round 2. Like I said, pressure here is just brilliant. Like, good to have Necro there on the support as well.
Ignore that.
It was just pretty miserable, let's be honest.
Yeah, I'm not sure that we're going to see, you know, the rest of the game necessarily continue at that sort of speed. It is Border, so who knows? But I think one thing we can count on is that Falcons will remain aggressive on the attack because, you know, we often talk about the attackers.
Yeah, Harley, this Gen.G team is a French-speaking team again. So technically this is like the battle of the French players right now. I think this is most of the French players in EML. There's who is there on other teams? There's Mowgli and there's Blaz. I think that's it. But Gen.G's the only actual French-speaking roster at this point. So this is like the French national team here. Oh, is there somebody on BDS or on on BDS who's French? I don't even think there is.
How they're going to deal with this top floor. They've got Solotov to help with the clearance of the roamers and the extended hold.
Maybe I'm tripping, but
they've got Leak, in fact, they've got Shaiko, both likely to be used for verticality. The Roteros might be used for
oh yeah. Never mind, I'm a bot.
Maybe try and take out a bulletproof cam. There we go. Barbed wire's going to go.
I will say I've been pretty impressed by Lasmo. I think that he's been a pretty good player for the teams that he's been on, like Wolves last stage and then BDS now.
But once they do, he should be dead to rights.
That's just like a gut check. I don't have any stats to back that up, but I have liked Lasmo. Is somebody playing Recruit in a Tier 1 game? Yeah, dude, the Recruit rework is really good. So they reworked Recruit, and now Recruit has the ability to bring two of any secondary utility. So you can bring like nades and flashes or EMPs and hard breach gadgets or claymores, and like you can mix and match whatever you like. So you'll see on the defense, Asa has an impact grenades and a C4. So it just gives you a lot of flexibility with what you can play around. A lot of teams will bring like deployable shield and bulletproof, stuff like that. And the guns are pretty good, and you can customize the attachments now too.
They may well feel that that's enough if there's only a couple of angles that they want to open up. I guess it might get
oh, wait, yo, Azox just got sat down. Jeez. Solotov looks like he's ready for this player to try and run out. They know that there's somebody close. Are they so close? Did they leave? No, they're still security. Where are they? Alright, Shaiko getting aggro. There's nobody here. So he's got like full fountain control. This is a real problem. If he's able to just like keep himself alive, he is a huge problem for Gen.G at this point. He's got full sight control. And they can crunch onto this office player, or this small box player. But yo, everyone's dying. What the fuck?
And didn't want to push further in towards Armory itself, and they paid the price for that, Tim.
Okay, Shaiko's position is known. We see Asa going down below with the C4. Might be able to kill Shaiko here if they know where he is standing. Bulletproof Cam is not placed down. Skies? Bro, Skies didn't put down his BP, chat. He's got a castle barricade in pocket, and he didn't put down his BP. Imagine if that Bulletproof was in sight, and the C4 down below was able to get a kill. Like, bro. What are we doing?
20 seconds left to go, Des.
Oh, wait, sight's below. My bad. My bad. Misunderstanding by me. Okay, this is actually a much tougher situation than I thought, because, like, genuinely, what do you even do? Gotta plant. Insight. The cover here is hard. Shaiko needs to try and watch something, but yeah.
The C4 from the window by the looks of it, very well placed. Nets them the round.
All right.
Much more convincing.
Fair enough.
Gen.G, but not quite enough teeth being shown by Falcons.
You can almost call it a little bit of an oversight, allowing the
Well played by Gen.G, especially because they didn't have any info. So it's hard to read where bomb's going down, so you can toss that C4. But yeah, it's really well played by them to just keep themselves alive and not give Falcons any fights. I feel so confused watching this. Valid.
And you could kind of see it in the frantic gameplay, just swinging angle to angle to angle, trying to create that little bit of safety.
I'm still like, I kind of can't believe my eyes that that Shaiko didn't get any kills when he pushed into archives like that. Like, he couldn't find anyone. And then everyone on Gen.G was able to fall back to sight. Or I guess fall back to the first floor. There wasn't really anyone in sight, but...
Nobody's really coming in through there. So when it comes down to workshop, bottom metal and storage window, it's all up to Solotov in that situation. So very, very difficult for him. And like you said, Falcons, I think, just not really showing enough bite early in the round to give themselves time to have a realistic opportunity at putting that back down. So we will move on. Gen.G will take us back up to the top floor.
That's kind of the risk with Border, right? Because of the fact that it is so gunfight focused, if you can't find the fights and the other team gets an advantage elsewhere, then it's just over.
No shield coming through for the side of Falcons. Again, Bride doubling down, playing behind that center.
Like, Shaiko took great space there, but there's just nobody on that part of the map. Which, honestly, like, that was a gap. He hit a great gap, but then he just never found anyone, and everyone ran away.
Although they haven't strictly been highly frustrating, and you can see that it's part of the Falcons' game plan on this map. You know, Beaton, I love seeing Doctor be taken away, especially from Falcons. I think it's
Oh, Harley, here's another thing. DMRs, dude. DMRs are so good in this meta. Everyone's been playing the DMRs lately. You see, Bride's even got a DMR. Bride and Uses both have DMRs on characters where you can bring an auto weapon. But because the DMRs just do so much damage, comparatively, they're super strong for taking long-range gunfights where it's like you don't really have a good shot on people. Obviously, up close, you still want to have like a fully automatic weapon a lot of the time, but...
Like you say, Border, it's such a map of trying to hold specific positions, and having those calls ring out really do...
Oh, yo, NAQ just one-tapped Solotov off that pixel. Yo, he just got good nighted. We didn't see it, but he just got put to sleep.
What are you worried about? It's a good entry to 5 for sure. Of course, it was Solotov getting the entry in the previous round, if you remember.
Shaiko wants this fight so bad. Finally gets spotted. Oh my god. Is he aware of the dude on the rotate here? Because there's still somebody box. He doesn't look like he's aware of this, though. Do we know? Okay, gets the trade. That's not bad. But you gotta find something else at some point. So worried about this flank. You gotta have a drone for that.
Because there's 3 of them. There's 4 of Gen.G. Gen.G will happily play for trades all round long because a little bit of quick maths. They get left with 1 and they walk away the winner.
Yeah, and Bride is running DMR as well. That's this Sense character, Harley, has actually a really good auto primary. It's got 50 bullets, low recoil. Oh, yo. Asa is the hero right now. 1v3 all of a sudden. Last player's in the middle of sight. It's just Uses trying to crouch walk around.
And that is going to be Gen.G taking another round, 2-1 up. And look, I said it at the beginning of this, you know, sitting in second place in the table, well, I'm sure every team would tell me that they fully expect to be the top of the table every single stage, you know, but in terms of reality, Gen.G, of course, you know, in stage 1, we're lower down the table.
Bro, production. It's on Border, not consulate. Fraud.
You know,
all right, who's running proud for this show? Somebody go bother them on Twitter.
Into the league. And they really are showing that now. The development over the last few months has been fantastic. They sit 2-1 up against Falcons. They take the win here. They're top of the table. clear top of the table.
Honestly, Harley, I think you'd be well suited for DMRs.
We've been used to seeing at the top of our standings.
Maybe. I
Being
don't
our
know.
international tournaments, being at SI, for example.
Because you play CS, and you gotta play DMRs like the way you play AK in CS, right? Like AK at long range. Just go for those taps.
And of course, I was saying, okay, I'd love to see a Doppy back come out in the 3 rounds in a row now. They've shown over the last 2 rounds they can deal with it. It's not the end of the world for them. Yes, Falcons need to move on forward, but the only round the Falcons have won was off the back of Brady pushing in aggressively, creating a little bit of chaos and forcing Gen.G to be a little bit lost at the pace coming out of Falcons. So I quite like this is a way of slowing things down a little bit still. You will see other shields coming along, but not quite as fast as the Blitz. So they'll deal with the Blackbeard, I feel. They don't mind playing against the Dockerby. So smart ban coming out of Gen.G, and on the other side, the view. Again,
Buddy, my muscle memory is gone from 2 years of league. Yeah, that's a you problem. That is your fault for playing league.
Let's get into, we'll call it the second quarter then,
Yeah.
the ending of this.
Alright, I feel like my fears are being realized. Falcons on this map, I just don't like their playstyle on border. Like, Falcons have a kind of like a stranglehold playstyle. They don't do the sort of like micro plays and mini executes that a lot of teams do. They just kind of try and surround sight, lurk a player in. Just put a ton of pressure on people and force mistakes. But they're not great at playing the aggressive operators, like those power-ups, you know, like your Ying, your Blitz, your Monty, your Blackbeard, the Grim. Like they're not good at those operators. They don't even have one in their lineup right now. Like, sure, Blitz is banned, but you can bring a Ying. Ying is up, right? Grim is up. And those are both such strong operators on this map. All right. You know what? They're getting things going. Everyone's outside the building just baiting, but
this again is one of those situations where I say it all the time, they're in a 5 versus 3. The chances of losing this round have just dropped drastically. Like, Gen.G can simply not cover every angle you're pushing in from. You can take constant 2v1s, 3v1s here and really make them scream.
All right, EFAC is just walking at this dude here. Is Hatch open? He looks like he's aware of the fact that Asa is inside of Archives. Okay, drops back now in workshop down below. Everybody on the top floor is giving it up. This is good work from BDS or from Falcons this time. Much better work from them. They're controlling the pace of this round. We're going to see Gen.G try and lash out. Nice shot by Asa. I didn't like that. I was just saying how good they were doing, but then Leakefact decides to go for a walk down metal stairs in a man advantage, which is just not something that should ever happen. If you've got a 2-man advantage, don't go for a lurk. Everyone's got to have a buddy, bro. I don't care. Do not walk down metal. I don't care how confident you are, how certain you are there's no one near you, because then shit like this starts happening, and suddenly Gen.G are winning because we peeked them one at a time. Anyways.
Feels like he's definitely found something as he manages to pick up 2 with the LMG.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but if you're Falcons here, you can't be letting this happen. What was it a saying? 5v3, still 100 seconds in the round to play. Like, this should be yours. They haven't killed a single one.
That was awful. That was genuinely so bad.
They played that out brilliantly to close it, but Falcons should not let that happen. And I hear Jack standing by for a call in, Tim. Let's hear what he's got to say.
Hi guys, so I just wanted to talk about Dokkaebi, Des, because I heard you talk about the Dokkaebi. Actually, you might be interested to find out, no team this stage in EML has banned Dokkaebi against Falcons. And that's quite surprising, actually, because we listen to the team comms, and Falcons have quite clustered
the
team
crouch
comms,
walk.
obviously, with the French guys thinking.
I'm
and
just
IGL
like,
in English.
that's just such a bad play. Like, EFAC walking down metal stairs there is egregious. But everybody else on Falcons then did the exact same thing he did. They just walked at him one at a time. It's not that hard to stack bodies. You should stack bodies when you have the advantage like that. You go for lurks when you're in the disadvantage. You stack bodies when you're in the advantage, so that lurks and like aggressive plays don't fuck you up by just you losing a gunfight. Right? Once you have the advantage here, you should never be walking down this staircase. Because you're just risking getting put to sleep by this TCSG.
2 rounds to go then. We'll see how much sort of more use, more value maybe Solotov can squeeze out of the Dokkaebi. They can make Gen.G wish they'd ban that operator out rather than the blitz. For the time being, we're going to go down to ventilation and workshop. Gen.G feel like they are pointing in the right direction at the minute, and they just need to keep on walking. Falcons really haven't had much say in the proceedings here after that first round, and it's kind of odd because the first round,
What am I eating? I made a I don't know, like a flatbread roast or with some fried peppers and some like pan-seared peppers and tomatoes and some eggs on top. It's just kind of like a breakfast flatbread. Yummy. Took me a little bit to put together, but you know, I made a couple. I had one for breakfast. I'm having the second one for lunch.
Not looking too good, but at least got the information they need at the top of here. I spoke about it before, but that slower burning operator of the Flores going to start chewing his way through. Barbed wire to chew through yet. And of course, plenty of castle barricades to find.
All right, Verdice playing the Blackbeard this time around. Again, I'm just like, I don't really like Verdice on the shields, man. He's just not a great shields player. Is every op viable now? A lot of ops are viable. You see a lot more diversity in the operator lineups than we ever used to. It's really good.
On board, which has made things a little bit confusing, but this is the kind of OG sandwich goal is in that office position between.
You probably haven't seen the Blackbeard rework, eh, Harley? Where it's just like a full-fledged shield now.
But it's not as easy to do anymore. It's very, very difficult. So it's actually a real power position. And while Skies is in there,
I'm not sure if we're gonna get the opportunity to see the Blackbeard rework in action. We'll see, but basically, you've still got your rifle instead of a pistol, and you can ADS with the shield, and you've got like the rifle behind the shield. Really nice cam. Good info here from Shaiko. They know that nobody's directly contesting 90, so they could possibly walk somebody up the hall off that. Yeah, and Solotov does it. I think Solotov walked in through break, actually, because he saw that there was nobody playing box anymore. Yeah. You know, for a lots of damage done. Azox isn't able to collect. Oh my god. Yo, but Deadshot pushes 90 and takes him down. Wait. Even man count now. The whole round has collapsed here. Great aggression, great timing from Gen.G. They've retaken CC control, so all Falcons have now is top east. They're going to be able to start collecting onto site. Wait, but again, this isn't even site. Site's downstairs. And we see Azox is lurking up here. I don't think they're aware that he stayed. There's no Doke to be able to hit a call. Yeah, and he's going to hit his timing now. Freebie for him. You can fall back to site. Oh, it is so good. He instantly leaves. This is perfect. This is such good play out of Gen.G. You don't need to keep being aggressive after you have the advantage. All right. Inside of site. Push him off the hatch. Verdice gets bombed down inside of site, but at that point, there's nothing you can do. Because you know they're planting. You swarm while they're planting, so there's only one gun to cover. Either you kill Blackbeard because the cover's off the hatch, or you kill the cover because he's gotta stare down the hatch. I don't know, man. I'm getting a little bit worried about Falcons.
That top spot of our league table ain't looking so far away.
No, it's really not, and I really like what we saw from Gen.G there. When that plant was going down, they made a conscious choice, I think, to say, we've got a 2v1, a 3v1 on the guy above. He's the only one, and I often talk about this. When there's two of you left, putting the diffuser down is a big risk because it leaves the other person in that 1vx for that 7 seconds whilst you're planting. And Gen.G timed it beautifully. We challenge him now, we push him now, we get the kill on the man covering, and then we worry about
chat.
Afterwards.
Gen.G's in second place right now?
And it just worked out brilliantly for them.
How did I not even recognize this? They've lost to Wolves. I guess they've had... I guess they've had a relatively... Yo, what the hell is going on with Gen.G? They've lost to the teams that should be at the bottom of the standings, and they've won against all the good teams. Wait, Gen.G beat G2. They're beating Falcons. They beat Wild, who's another pretty good team. They beat BDS, who's another pretty good team. Bro, what is happening with Gen.G?
But as said, Gen.G are putting up them walls and pushing back hard. Love it.
Yeah, Falcons are scrambling, but just nothing's really working at the minute. And you look at it.
I know, Duck Duck. It's I think Falcons kind of relied on teams making mistakes around them. Dude, look at this damage. Blackbeard's so low already. You're not taking East here, right? Like you surely you realize you're not taking East against this lineup. All right, Deadshot taken down. Really big find. Are we gonna be able to see them re-aggress again? All right, here they are. They're walking into break this time. They said, "Fuck East. We can't take East." Wait, they're not even walking in. Hold up. Wait, Verdice's going around, bro.
Verdice's going to round himself all the way off towards main breach here, trying not to make too much of a sound so he can get a bit of a side stab or a back stab onto this player to the side of security. But for now, just waiting for that next call.
So we're completely pivoting. Okay, so we've spotted the lineup. We've spotted that top East is the hold. And we rotate off. We decide to go for break, but then we change our mind again. Where are we going, Falcons? You've got the opener, but I'm still I'm baffled. What am I watching? Yeah, I saw they beat G2 last week. I'm kind of blown away by how good they've been doing. All right, Falcons are rotating the push for the 3rd time this round. And Gen.G are reading it. They're already bringing players back to be able to counter this. They have beaten Falcons to the punch. This rotate took too long. So we got players archives. Big fight coming up here on the fountain player. Really important, but yeah, look at that. NAQ realizes collapse, and he's going to be able to get away, maybe? He's stuck East. Okay, he can get pinched. This dude is dead, but if he can keep himself alive long enough. Oh, they hear him. Oh my god, NAQ is playing this so well. Okay, taken down. Lots of damage done, lots of time wasted. Still Falcons with the advantage, I think, but Blackbeard needs to be so careful not to get picked on his own here until his teammates can rotate over and help. All right, you know that the Armory player is ISO. Do you ISO Armory or do you ISO Archives? ISOing Archives. Important fight. Oh my god, that got so close. Yo, deadass, that got so close. Yeah, dude, Irish, Gen.G are looking really good right now. Deadshot dropped like 17 kills on G2. I guess he wants it more.
To get 4-2. That's pretty good for Gen.G. I think they themselves a 5-1, but for Falcons to get that one over the line gives them that little bit more breathing room now that they get to switch onto the defense. I'm really interested to see how Gen.G attacks. They were excellent on the defensive side. Barely gave room over to Falcons, except for in that first round. Otherwise, it was very much a dominant half by them. I want to see how they fare on the attacking side, if they can keep up that level of play, or if, like we so often see, teams just tend to drop away once you swap sides and can't quite get back to the same point.
Is Deadshot just growing into his role and this team, do you think? Because on Wolves, I was never really impressed by Deadshot. I always thought they were kind of on his own, on his own planet.
It's like I always say, if you're only going to win 1 or 2 rounds, make sure that
but here, especially on the defensive side, holy shit, his aggression has been so big for Gen.G. He's brought back like 2 or 3 rounds just off of really well-timed aggression.
Army to rely on, so I'll be interested to see just exactly how they play CCTV. Breeder is setting up mute jammers in there, so it would suggest somebody is going to be playing the half wall. I would guess that it's likely to be Shaiko on the Legion, using the goo mines to try and protect his entrances as well. And we'll see how that plays out. I think we have had a request for a rehost, so we'll just get out and back in.
Do you know what he's talking about with the HUD bug chat? I've never seen that before.
Yeah. Tim, it's a great chance to ask about the garden. You should do a big update for us. What's going on with the garden then?
How are we feeling, chat? Are we thinking that Falcons bring this back? I mean, they are definitely a defense team, right? I don't think there's any debate about that. Like, Falcons are definitely better on the defense than they are on the attack. I'm really worried about this roster. Like, they feel like they've not really had any improvement since forming as a team, and everybody else is getting better around them. I'm worried, dude. I won't lie. They don't look like they're having fun playing. I think part of that's the fact that their expectations are so high that anything below first place, and they're just kind of like, their mental gets chalked, which is such a hard problem to solve, right? Because it's like, that is your expectation as a roster. That is what you anticipate that your team is going to do because you've done that since forming. So I get why that's difficult. I think Falcons definitely can bring it back, but Gen.G isn't bad anymore, so them winning won't be surprising. Valid. If Gen.G win today, who are they playing for the rest of the stage? Hold on. Let's pull this back up while we're waiting. Who's Gen.G got for the rest of the stage? They've got Fnatic, which honestly I'm not even concerned about. Fnatic have been historically ass. They beat Secret barely, and Matchko, who's like also pretty bad. It's wild seeing this Fnatic team in the middle of the pack, because I like everything I've seen from them has just been really bad. I don't want to lie. So they play Fnatic. That should be pretty easy for them, and they play VP, which VP looked a bit better today, but it was also against Fnatic. So I'm thinking like there's a world where if Gen.G win today, they just stay in first place for the rest of the stage and nobody can catch them. I would not be shocked to see them like win in regulation for both of these next two games. And they've got a pretty good round differential too. It's about to get better. So, you know, if it goes to tiebreak between them and G2, like even if Gen.G drop a or like go to overtime in one of these next couple of games, and G2 can technically catch them in terms of points, their round differential is better than G2's already. So, unless G2 are winning by a lot, I don't know, man. We'll see. Still wild to me that leagues in this only do BO1s. I know, it's ridiculous. Give my ass the Valorant treatment, dude. Give my ass the Valorant treatment. Give me BO3s for the whole stage. But like also spread out the games so it's across a longer period. You've got 9 teams. You do not need to have all 5 teams playing every single day the league is on. Do 2 teams on like Monday, or like 2 teams on Monday, 3 teams on Wednesday or something. Whatever. Like just come up with a schedule that does that, and have the entire stage take twice as long so that there's just less shit to watch all the time. Because when it's on season, bro, it is on season. There is non-stop Siege. I can't cover it all. I'd like to cover more Siege. I'd love to cover like SAL and stuff too, but I gotta work on videos, and it's already a lot to co-stream NAL, EML. I don't even do all the games. I just do 3 games per day, and even that's a lot. I want a longer stage where it's more spread out. Just give me the BO3s. Like, come on. Why do we have BO3s, man? Also, Cyro, thank you for the follow. I hope you're enjoying the stream, brother. We'll be getting back in the game momentarily. We're just waiting on a rehost right now. Falcons are getting owned. Shaiko down but not out. But I don't know, man. It's not Pro League without a rehost on God. I'm built different. I don't ask for rehosts. I can take it without a rehost. Hell yeah, Cyro. Tell your friends. Tell everybody. Also, yo, Usus has the same headphones as me. Pause? Wait, Usus has the same head. Look at it. Look at that. You got the what is it? The CCA C10 Pros. Can you guys? Yeah, look at that. Lovely little piece. Lovely little in-ears. I bought these on a whim a couple of years ago. Like literally on Amazon for, I think it was like $40 at the time. And I love them so much. It's the best audio quality I've ever experienced. I've been experimenting with like different headphones since then. Even newer, better versions of this headphone. But I like the C10s. They fit my ear super well. And the bass sound, like the bass quality is really good. That's the big thing. Because I got the C12s at some point, which is like a newer model. And yeah, it was not the same. Bro, I have the same. Do you, Mimo? Wait, that's sick. I've never met anyone else who has these headphones. That's why I was so shocked when I saw Yuzus wearing them. Because they're like, nobody talks about these. This brand is like a Chinese brand. But they do a lot of the audio stuff for like Beats, I think it is. Well, Harley, Siege just brought back relegations. They just brought it back, so this will be the second stage? I don't think any teams got relegated last year. I don't think so. So this will be the first stage that we're seeing relegations since the old Challenger League era. It's been years.
I was like, Mom, what are you doing? But it turned out it was okay. It wasn't that
I'm really excited about it. I mean, I'm sad that the teams that are going are all kind of like
I said, we just cannot mix spray bottles. It is
beloved,
it should be illegal.
but
It's not allowed.
at the same time, I think it is for the best.
Those little things where like, it means so much more to you than anybody else.
And they're like, it's just a bucket. It's not just a bucket. It's not just a bucket. 20 quid for that. That's to drive to the next town over to find the yellow one that I wanted.
Yeah, I love stuff like that. I'll tell you what else I love. I love Siege, and I love that we're back into this one. We're going back to border. It's 4-2 Gen.G. Do not adjust your sets or whatever it is that you're watching on. You are seeing.
All right,
Gen.G
chat. I need you guys to take a look at the difference in lineup Gen.G have compared to what Falcons was bringing in the first half. This is a border attacking lineup. They've got the Glass, they've got the Capitao, they've got Blitz, they've got the Sense. This is an execute-focused lineup, which I feel like you need to have on this map, and I was really disappointed seeing that Falcons didn't bring that, really even once. You need to have these power-ups. Because the map is so small, you need to be able to focus your utility on one specific spot. It's not a map that just plays well without trying to bring these power-ups to just create chaos and collapse. Good drone work too. They've got good info on below. They know there's no one downstairs, so C4 is not going to do anything. All right, Verdice can stand here. He can toss this out if they walk in, but it's a lot easier to dodge the C4 over the shelf than it is to dodge the C4 from below.
We're going with the Sense. You put the Glass on the window, Archives window, put the Capitao on Sandwich Rappel, put in some flames, send in the shield to do the plant on the door. You know, all these sorts of things are likely to go off. Deadshot can't move away now that he's done that initial.
Oh my god, scary.
I thought he was just going to get peeked out of that door for a second there. I think he knows
Interesting
that
lineup.
just come
I don't
to
understand the
as
point of
well.
that. Is it to stop the run out?
Gets dumped on that, which
I feel like it doesn't really even stop the run out. Like, you can just peek through the wall. I guess it makes it harder.
Light screen's functionality. They definitely dipped away from this. I think
What was the first? Was the first light screen just bait to try and get people to give up CC? Is that what it is? Like, they put down the light screen, faked an Archives rush?
You bring line like this as well, because obviously this lineup is specialized in executing. It's not really there for a clear. It's not its job. Maybe a Blitz can get away with it. You might even just try and make a play happen here. So we've kind of pulled away, as you say, and then still sent the Glass in to try and cause.
Where are we going?
Deadshot going down to half HP is certainly not
Still got a
ideal.
C4 for Archives, so you can try and walk in and plant here.
But they're gonna try and make it
There
work.
isn't good cover.
looking to get aggressive now, and the plant does come out on the door. The Nitro.
Alright, bomb will go down, but, like, at this point,
Could stick this in, but it
you know, I don't think you're winning this. I do not think you're winning this, bro. No offense, but I got no confidence. All right, yo, what the fuck? What are they doing in Pro League? You know what? Credit to Falcons. Good read on the hold.
Now that they're on the defense, super solid. They get themselves back within one. And
Credit to Falcons. Yo, that looked better. I won't lie, that looked better.
Bit of a steal for Falcons. They can kind of
And they're looking like they're having fun. That's a big thing for Falcons, because when they're not having fun and they look miserable, they play so bad.
The first half to Gen.G, and Falcons have got a real opportunity taking the two that they have now back in striking distance. They're only around behind Gen.G, and with a defense like that, you might look at it and go, oh, well, they managed to get the diffuser down, so therefore the defense wasn't that good. It was a retake setup they had. They denied it a little bit with the C4, got rid of the glass, waited for all this utility to get dumped in, and once it had expired, we were just ready from that point forward. It was really, really well played by Falcons overall. Dealt with it supremely well. A real team effort, as the boys are showing there towards the end of the round. I agree with you, Naqo. Certainly not what we wanted from the first round of the attack, but good thing you got a few more attempts to go yet before Falcons are in position to be able to actually win and close out the game. Still 4-3. We're gonna find ourselves going down to Vents and
Yeah, I left my flatbread in the oven too long earlier, chat. So it was too crunchy to cut up with a fork and knife. So I'm having to eat it like it's a pizza, but it's not going particularly well. It's pretty good. Like, I'm enjoying it, but oh my god, is it difficult to eat.
So that will at least assist a little bit in possibly moving a few players around, but it's kind of one of them on border. It's a funny one because you know the extension and the roam is going to be there. You know where the players are likely to be positioned and to play. So there is a world where they can kind of just ignore it. There's a mute on side as well. You know, those calls come in. Oh, there's somebody half wall. Right, great. I don't need to switch my
Oh my god, yo, EFAC almost just got taken out through the wall.
They can just kind of sit there.
You can. Well, for now, it's about trying to step on forward and see what they can make do with it. First phone call coming online as that march forward begins.
When we spot the player break. Yo, look at its aggression. Yo, big find already. All right, lots of damage exchange. Deadshot, 1 HP. They know where Shaiko is, so he can be isolated here. Oh, but the C4. Bang. Wait, Falcons. Wait, Falcons. I mean, to be fair to Skies, that's such a hard fight to take. Your man disadvantage, so you kind of just have to. But Shaiko's not losing that. I mean, it's still Shaiko. All right, this round should be over. As long as Falcons don't peek one by one. Shaiko's peeking. Bro, Shaiko's peeking. He's gonna win this fight anyways. He's just gonna get the kill, which pisses me off, but
Azok's thinking better of it, and on the gridlock being that 1 speed, of course. Plenty of noises made on those approaches, so probably a good idea. Naqo is going to grab the cams for his team, and Azok's manages
chat, I'm getting nervous.
taken down. That's the smoke gone as well.
All right, drops down.
3 versus 2, and
should know that top floor is clear. Any C4s? No C4s. But they got the Solus. You can retake top here. What you can do is you can play by the staircase and retake top as soon as Gen.G drop into sight. The reason you do that is because you have the Solus to be able to deny plant that way. So you can kill the player who stays top to cover, and if there's nobody who stays top to cover, you've just got the Solus to be able to shut it down. I don't actually like them staying inside sight here. I'd rather they gave up sight, given they have the Solus and the Valkyrie, so there's gonna be cams around. This feels like the riskiest way to play it. All right, they get out of sight. Good job. That's the play. Outside of sight. Can you plant on top of the shelf? I don't think you can. Guys, I'm getting nervous. Guys, what the fuck? All right, last player. They know where he is. Off plant. Nice. Well played by Naqo. 4v2 on the attack, by the way. Remember when I said all you have to do is just sit there and wait for them to start planting and then retake together, and then instead of doing that, Falcons peek 1 by 1 before plant is going down?
Gen.G playing these situations incredibly well and taking away a couple of rounds here that on any other day of the week when Falcons I think are at their absolute prime, they wouldn't be finding, but all that matters to me is
how many man advantages have Falcons thrown this game? Is that number 3 or number 4? I think it's number 3. Because there was the bathroom round, there was that armory round, and then I guess there's that.
Didn't expect to be pushed, so started putting the diffuser down.
The thing is, it's just like Falcons right now aren't playing like a world-class team. It's not even the players or like the shots they hit. It's just like the team play of it all. Because that's the mistakes they're making. They've gotten the advantage time and time again. It's just you got to be able to convert that. You got to work together. I don't know if it's like ego or what, but
against the walls of border. Gen.G take a round and can now start looking for that guaranteed overtime.
Absolutely, and again, it might be enough to start pushing them up towards that top of the table. They get a couple more rounds over the line. And
all right, Azox is here positioned. Looking like he wants to go for a cross take, and there's nobody customs. Great drone. Yo, look how much space he can get for this. He can just walk in. Dead shot?
Currently a +3 in favor of Gen.G.
All right, I'd say that, and then at the same time, it looks like Gen.G forget to drone.
At this point, we'll see how things progress from here. Could still yet be a game that goes in towards OT, of course.
You know what I'd like to see?
Azox has got himself established quite quickly inside of customs. Knows that there's one playing on the hatch. It's one of those moments.
I'd like to see him walk up metal.
Take the shot, take the chance. And you might
I like the metal walk.
What you get. Knows that he's now moved out of position, so will instead get onto the drones, try and support his team. Knows that the way ahead immediately at least looks clear.
A little nervous about this hatch. I see why. He might get a freebie here, but the question is like, do they have a Valk cam inside of customs?
He's hoping for a hatch drop or something to come through, I think, so that he can cut him off. Also,
Solotov has the shotgun to be able to pop this at any point. All right, EFAC shuts down Azox. That's your only win condition if you are Gen.G in this round. Now you're just going for fights. Nobody else has any control. Chat. Was that the observer again? I don't think that was me. Oh no, Skies!
That's a freebie caught reloaded, caught with his pants down. 4v2 now for Falcons. Surely it's in the kind of round they don't lose.
Yeah, you would expect so. We can see that.
All right, how many 4v2s have we seen them throw? Solotov goes down. Not getting picked back up. Minute left to work this. I swear to God, chat, if we see them lose this round too, I'm going to crash out. Every single Falcons player is back on site. They're playing this super conservative. They've got Valk cams everywhere. Granted, Naku can hack this, so he's going to have good info on where these players are. Oh no, oh no, oh no, chat. Use this 1 HP. You should be able to kill this player, right? Alright, not enough time. We gotta make something happen, guys.
Not on this side at the very least. They surely need to get a kill from somewhere to leave that player who's still sort of
24 seconds. Gotta speed this up. There's no rotate. Blue lobby player? Oh, he gets the blue lobby player. 15 seconds. Gotta work fast. Castled out of sight through the rotate. Where are you pushing? You're not pushing anywhere. That's a nice push. That was a nice push by EFAC. I like the way that he goes wide and goes to bottom east, but it shouldn't be this close. Again, we're throwing our body in the mid-round. Falcons looking a little bit scary right now.
Yeah, EFAC was in great position there. Managed to get himself to the bottom of these stairs and coming through waiting. Just something that Gen.G were not prepared for. They were focused for the fight to get onto site, and it was the flank that they should have been worried about all along. So those bans come in. This time we spoke about the 4th round Dockerby ban last time out. It was something that Falcons didn't suffer. It was something that Gen.G chose not to take up. But this time Falcons say, no, we've had quite enough of those phone calls. There goes the Dockerby. And in comes the tactical timeout for Gen.G. They know that they only need 2 rounds to lock in a full 3 points in the top spot. And they're trying to secure that.
Absolutely. More breathing room, just not to run too far away. But it's looking good for them so far. And just a reminder as well, Tim, of course, we're in Superweek. Other games coming up today for those that are curious. Next is the big one, BDS versus G2. Long ago would have been one of those games you look at and just go, wow. Like, crazy close game, but BDS obviously a little bit below where G2 are at the minute, but you never know what kind of surprise we could walk into. And we have Wolves versus Wild before we close on Secret versus Matchco. So still some big games to come today. And this is only the 2nd of 5, so...
Gen.G take the time out here.
Indeed. Talking of which, we will get back into much more.
I wonder what they decide to come up with. I wonder if there's like a rush play or something this next round. I wouldn't be shocked if that's the case, if they try and go for some sort of like set play and go fast.
But you just get the feeling that games today are going to be long. They're going to be going.
They've got the aggressive lineup again. They kind of did like a fake archives rush last time.
Away from that being the case here. One more round for
Maybe this time what you could do is you could like fake the armory or the archives rush and then go armory instead.
Gone now to armory and archives again.
Like do the sledge repel or Amara repel in through the sandwich window.
It was about trying to brute force a blitz plant onto that archives door. Falcons had read into it well. It wasn't something that Gen.G even got kind of close to, really. Given the lineup has changed significantly, I don't think we'll be seeing that from them again this time. Whether it might still be an archive side push, but I don't think it'll be the attempt at getting in through the door.
No, most likely not. See a bit of a transformation, as you mentioned. See how it builds up again.
Weird seeing the alibi. It's been a really long. I feel like it's been a really long time since I've seen anybody playing her. That's an operator, Harley. If you're still here, that we don't really ever see. She's not particularly viable at the minute. She's like, oh, she's pretty much just a gun as Shaiko decides to show us right then and there. Sprints out, peeks that balcony window. A little bit of a freebie. Deadshot's been quiet since this side swap. I think he's negative on the day now. Yeah, her gun is really good. It's got a little bit too much side to side for me. I actually I have trouble using her gun, but fire rate's super nice.
Shaco stood on balcony window, hears the shots go off, knows exactly what's happening, predicts that that's going to be the location. And
all right, a little bit of an overheat from Shaiko. A little bit of an overheat from Shaiko, but he got 2, so he's allowed. Naku is dead. Naku is not dead. Guys, yo, Solotov's 1 HP. You lost your mute. Only C4 left is Usis. He's in a good spot because he's going to be first contact with the Blitz, so that is the player you want there.
In the back pocket of Gen.G though, Tim. I'd love to see him get used to some of this.
Still somebody CC. Skies might try to walk in and take a 1 here, and I don't hate him walking in and taking the 1. I feel like that's low-key kind of nice for him. Obviously not the best scenario, but it's not terrible by any means. Oh, yo. Dude, that's too much.
Trying to catch him by surprise. Instead, he's the one losing his life.
You spot the blitz in the hall and you decide to swing off of it. Yeah, but you just like, do you not figure there's going to be somebody else holding? It just feels sloppy out of Falcons. And now you're in the disadvantage. They've got a blitz who's here to spearhead, and they're rotating armory. This is the perfect read. They know that the Warden is the player who's inside of archives. Rotate the blitz. You hit this side of the map. The Warden can't help. I love this. Oh, yo, Gen.G are playing this perfectly. All right, here comes Blitz. Huge problem for Solotov. All right, good find. Burn out the Legion. We reset. And you've got Blitz to break contact. You don't even need to use the flash. The flash isn't important here. The point is you have the shield to be able to break the angle. So you can cross the angle, you can get in, and then Warden's got to be the one to cross. C4 is dangerous. Look at that hold. He sits there in the middle of the room, off angle, so that Uses doesn't expect him to be that wide. Can't toss the C4.
It's a difficult angle to find, but I look at that and I think, is there a way Users can throw that from kind of behind that little, not a half wall, but that half screen that is behind? Instead, he chooses to move himself out towards lockers. And it's a really
I'm so impressed by that mid-rounding from Gen.G. Genuinely, like, that was some beautiful mid-rounding. The moving back and forth between sides, not committing to any side, realizing, oh, the Warden's here. Let's bring the Blitz to the other side where he has more impact. It's genius.
Get themselves guaranteed overtime, guaranteed 1 point. But you know that ain't going to be enough for them. They've got 2 chances, 2 bites at the cherry to try and take this one down. Full 3 points, top of the table. It's all led waiting for them there, Des. They've just got to claim it.
They have. Surely they'll drop a couple of rounds now. They've looked so good throughout the game.
10 seconds remaining.
Like I said at the end of the previous round, they've generally looked a little bit on top of things. And feels like they could be the ones to push on to a win. And now they have that golden opportunity. Vents and Workshop going to be Falcons' potential last stand here on border. Gen.G walk away and close things out for the second game of the day. Let's see how things go here and how they play out again. Shaiko on the alibi once more. Costream being nice and aggressive onto those windows around waiting area early on previously. don't think he'll get away with the same thing again. Truthfully, I'm pretty sure Gen.G will be a little more mindful of the antics that we've seen.
And for me, this just comes down once again to like Falcons. They're getting the advantage, and then they're just tossing their mid rounds by over aggressing. We're just doing too much. Bugatti, thank you for the follow, brother. Hope you're still enjoying the stream. Shaiko's in such a dangerous spot. He's spotted, which is important. They don't have anyone to be able to collapse because you don't want to just walk in break. But Shaiko over aggresses once again. Oh my god, yo, he's putting them to sleep. And now you can collapse onto this box player. All right, he drops the hatch, but that's fine. You've taken the space. That's your priority. So you've taken the space. You're okay with that player getting away. Obviously, best case scenario for Falcons is that the GIFAC gets away, right?
This time round it's 5v3 to Gen.G. We'll see if they can do what Falcons could not.
We'll see. All right, EFAC with the aggression this time. Well timed. This is when you want to be aggressive. So good find from him. He's going to stick around at least for now. But it looks like the rest of Gen.G are already rotating down below. Start getting themselves into position to hit workshop side here. Naku's holding top. He's in a super off angle. But fine. Really good intuition from Usus. All right. Decent spot here for Falcons. Tentatively decent. They've managed the retake. Usus is up here now. He's not getting removed. So Gen.G need to bring somebody else upstairs so that they can't challenge the hatch. Right? Because otherwise, you're never getting into plant. There's two people here. Important fights. Okay, nade that player out. Do they know that Usus has stayed? That's the question. Do they expect this Ella? Doesn't look like it. Usus wins that fight. He's the hero this round. Should be impossible now for Gen.G. Yeah. Azox might get one here, but no.
That's going to find him. A great defense by those remaining three players on Falcons. They keep the game going 5-6 and only one round away from guaranteeing overtime.
Trying to catch the Nitro with your shield is probably not the play there. Azox finding that out to his detriment.
Really good start once again by Gen.G, but they kind of collapsed in the late round there. They've been really good with their mid rounding that time around. Maybe a little too passive. Maybe you just like, I don't know. Usus won his fight. GIFAC won his fight. Maybe drones for the flanks instead of just holding it from off angles. Who are the top 3 teams in the world, in my opinion? Furia right now. I don't know if you guys have been watching SAL, but oh my god, Furia look insane at the minute. They've played 2 maps and they have won every single game of the stage. That's crazy. That's not something we see. So Furia is up there. I don't even know. I'd say I want to say like Shopify, but Shopify didn't look good this stage.
Real battle to see how it closes out. Just don't know which way to call it, but we're going to find out one way or another. You see how things close here in the final round. I think being brought along, interested by Nako. I haven't seen too much of the Thinker. I remember seeing this one a few weeks ago.
There's definitely an NAL team. I think Shopify and G2. I do genuinely think G2 are still really good. Or not Shopify, sorry. Furia and G2. Oh, M80. Yeah, M80 have looked unreal this stage. Genuinely, like, they're looking next level at the minute. I want to take a look or a better look at some M80 games because frankly, I only really watched one M80 game all stage, which I just like, I was never that ready for M80 to be good, but they were just consistently performing and games were over quick. Alright, CC take once again. Shaiko finds the opener once again. Deadshot's been getting put in the spin cycle this second half. But this has been an anti-opening pick sort of game. Like, I feel like every single round has been like, it goes to the person who doesn't get the opener. So once again, Gen.G managed to battle back. Position's good now, right? EFAC peeking there, terrible. Gen.G's position is very good. You got full top control. You can start working the vert above these players inside a bathroom. I guess Usus and Solotov are still playing for Office, but they're about to get smoked by this blitz. Do they decide to ignore? Are they ignoring Office?
Absolutely tons of time here left available. They really don't need to rush
Nice.
this. Usus does pick up Asa. Is he gonna be the one
Good find
again?
from Usus.
We saw it in the last
Where is
round
Azox
where he
going,
was
man?
able to just be
That's the question. He's the blitz. Where is he?
in the side of the
Has Case.
attackers, and
Does he just
Usus
walk in sight and try and plant tellers? I wonder if that's the play here.
trend with the Tubarão. Solotov is gonna take a little bit of damage there, but it's Usus again who gets a great
Chat, wait, did you see that? Wait, chat, did you see that? He used the freeze to be able to stop the Nomad charge from proccing when he pushed triple. Wait, that was so cool. Yo. Alright, Azox is gonna lose this round. Like, there's no way he wins this, stuck in a corner, frozen as Blitz. Yeah, he's taken down. But yo, did y'all see what they did upstairs? So Usus was playing inside of Office. He's kind of tucked on that Canadian spot half wall, and he's playing the Tubarão. What Gen.G do to deal with that is they want to just kind of ignore Office. They don't want to go for a clear. Their point is they can walk down east and plant just inside the teller's windows. So they nomad off top east to stop Usus from being able to retake through that rotate. But what Usus does is he says, I'm not worried about all that. He tosses a Tubarão gadget at the Nomad, which disables it temporarily, allowing him to push the rotate, take down the player who's holding top, then just shoot the air jab, and he can retake down east stairs. And suddenly the Blitz, who's inside of sight at this point, is just in the shits. He's not doing anything. Like, you're dead. There's nothing you can do. You cannot fight two directions as a Blitz. That was really well played by Usus, specifically by Usus. That was pretty cool play.
Not secure their position for the rest of the night because, of course,
Duck, that would make a great short right there, by the way, if you want to clip that. I don't know if you're here. At Duck.
Whereas Gen.G would only be on 50. So G2 are just kind of sitting back thinking, you know what? This is absolutely fine. Falcons and Gen.G have both dropped points by sharing them between each other, and it gives them an opportunity to get back to the top.
5 seconds remaining.
Absolutely. The dream case for G2, as you sort of speak about there, is for Gen.G to win this one. Both end up on 15. G2 jump into the lead. That is where they want to be. I doubt they catch up to Falcons if Falcons do win this and go to 16. Like, it's too big a gap at that point regardless. Won't be able to quite catch them on round difference alone, but it does make for a very, very interesting next couple of days where we've got 3 teams here already.
That's a YouTube Shorts moment right there. Absolutely. Wait, 6-6, that might not be cooked. Falcons on the attack, it's cooked. Your voice is perfect for video essays. Sounds like a YouTube video whenever you talk. Cyro, I've got news for you. I don't know if you know what I do for work. Like and subscribe. I want to do more video essays. That's something I want to start working towards, is another YouTube channel that's like not esports focused, but is kind of more based on like real life stuff that you would make video essays about. Oh, this is cool. Opening up the wall from down below. I haven't seen that pathing before. Did EFAC? I think EFAC just tossed that from Passport. Wait, that was actually really cool tech to be able to get that wall open, because it's super dangerous to toss that from the window, because you can get peeked so easily. So EFAC just drops down below, and he's tossing these ace charges up from waiting room. Shut up, Seeker. You came from YouTube. I saw you type in YouTube chat before you joined the Twitch chat, all right? I don't want to hear this from you. Oh no, EFAC just got shit on, bro. This dude was prone. This dude was prone with the up, and he just put you in the blender. Oh no. Have I got plans for more videos on the second channel? Yes. There's one that's in progress right now. It's just not done. I got a little distracted with the High Bear channel. Alright, suddenly this is a terrible spot for Falcons. Verdice 1v3 clutch. I've seen him win these before. Never mind. Shut up, Seeker. Bro, Seeker is responding to me calling him out by switching back to his YouTube account, hopping back into the YouTube stream and typing there. Alright, kid. Alright.
Falcons once again find themselves on the back foot. Gen.G opportunity to once again go to the top of the table. If they win this next round, they pick up the 2 points, and that is exactly what will happen. But they're going to have to do it on.
There are some teams that post comms, specifically after events. It's pretty rare that you get access to full team comms, but.
They've been able to win. The lineups. One was with a shield, one was without a shield. So kind of varying as to the methods by which they've been.
I think, yeah, boy, this dude just first bullet wall banged Verdice through his shield from half wall with an Like, poor guy.
It was round 10 when they attacked Armory and Archives last.
Seeker guy seems smart. Shut up, Seeker. Thank you, bro. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I appreciate all my viewers. Everyone who's here, you guys are the reason I do this. I love being able to talk shit, being able to watch Siege and be entertained by all of your dumbasses never leaving me alone. Thank you.
Falcons, no doubt going to be aggressive again. It has been their forte throughout much of the defensive half. Being willing to challenge, Breedel playing below with the C4.
Bavaya, cheers.
Everyone is in fact. Maybe he'll put down later on through a hatch, try and cause a bit of bother at that stage, but we just go for a classic straight shootout here on the top floor.
All right, Gen.G on the attack here. To be able to close it out, they've got their opportunity. Hello? What the hell was that? Okay.
Given that they've gone for a plan there previous, I agree, absolutely. Get it open. It's 2x Kairos pellets. No real danger. It's just gonna
this has been a defensive-sided border, or no, an attacking-sided border so far. I still can't believe that Falcons brought that back. I thought it was over for them. But I think it really comes down to, like, Deadshot just was not shooting on the attack. He was really struggling to get into it. I like this cam down below. This leads me to think that Azox is going to walk up east, which I think is the right play. I want to see him walk up east. Hello? Yo, what the hell? What just happened?
They hold to the aggression coming out of the side of Gen.G. Now, I did say 5v3 is a very, very dangerous scoreline to be in, Tim. Do I think Falcons are going to find
these feed holes are so hard to fight, by the way.
Because from the defensive side, and we've seen this be quite a defender-sided border. They should be able to hold on here.
Oh my god, yo, Deadshot actually almost got that dude. All right, Gen.G are in a more or less impossible situation. The mute is up, which makes it very hard for Azox to find any value from down below. He's going to see if he can open up this hatch and catch Verdice off guard. But where Verdice is standing is not soft floor, so he cannot do anything to Verdice directly from below. It's just up through the hatch. That's his only avenue. And doesn't able to connect. Good play from Verdice. Shaiko's here for help. He can retake up the hallway now. Is Verdice gonna try and escape? No, but EFAC's there for help. And yeah, Azox just locked out of this round. We're going to 15. 6-7.
They know where he is. They know what it is he's trying to do. Hoping that someone will peek him, but with 5 players left on Falcon side, nothing's gonna happen here. But see,
I genuinely think there is nothing that has given me more brain rot than streaming.
Taken out, and that leaves only one line for Tim to say when we get towards that point. Really trying to hold his very, very best, but nothing he can do about it. Tim, now you can say the other line.
We're going all the way to 15, Des, and who'd have thought it?
Cider asks in the YouTube chat, Spoit or Shaiko? I think that I do genuinely think that Spoit is a better all-around player than Shaiko. I think Shaiko's a good role player, but I think that Spoit does a lot in terms of like his roles. Crazy glaze out of me. I think Spoit. No, I think Spoit.
Falcons finding themselves 4-1 down in round 5, but they've shown some grit. They've shown some determination.
Believe it or not, I don't even stream that often. And when I was playing a game, I said, okay, listen, chat, when I was going to IGL strat. Bro, I said chat out loud while I was at my friend's birthday party on Friday. Granted, I just finished like a 4-hour stream, and I was so tired. But I was like trying to get the room to do something, and I said chat. And thank God nobody heard me. But I turned white as a ghost, and I just shut up so quickly. I didn't say anything else. I was just like, I walked away. I went and did something else.
In terms of impact on the game, you cannot write uses out of it. He's had some huge moments that have kept Falcons in this game.
Completely agree. I mean, but both sides have had those players in different moments. You know, Skies to me was that player on the other side of Waxler.
Shaco right now is the better player, but Spoit has the potential, but unfortunately he said his primary focus is always going to be content creation.
A 1v2 to close it out, but in the mid rounds is where you've seen him really shine, picking up a couple of kills here and there. And it's kept them going.
I mean,
great for Gen.G if they lose this though, Tim, because like
he doesn't, like,
they're 0 and 2 on this map
he's scrimming with Shopify, like double scrimming every day, isn't he?
To lose a third in a row to OT, heartbreaking if it happens.
Were my friends chronically online / stream viewers? Most of them no, but I found out that a couple of them are Siege fans, and it came up while I was there that they'd been watching this creator called High Bear for a very long time. And these aren't like my friends, they're like friends of my friend whose birthday it was. And boy, did that blow their minds. That was pretty funny, actually. Bro, Cider in the YouTube chat just said, not gonna lie, I'm beating Spoit in a 1v1. Okay, kid. I believe you. Not to flame you, Cider. I just don't believe it.
Yeah, you can see in the back pocket, top of your screen, they have lost the Nitro, so yeah. Almost in back pocket and taken away, a second player falling. Attackers in 5v3s though, Tim, have been dangerous throughout the game. Will Falcons be struck?
Chat, it's over.
Looks like maybe.
This is the last round. Gen.G bring things back a little bit. EFAC taken down. Aggressive posturing from Skies here. But he's going to get droned and he's going to get forced back. At the very least, they hear him. Azox maintaining vert control. What do you have for Azox? Can you shoot bees at him? You shoot bees. They spot an AQ. Azox is as of yet unspotted in the spot that will win the round. Verdice is 1 HP. He hit Capcan traps. One shot to the leg and he's down, but Solotov is there. Verdice in position. Tucked on the door. He is planting and there is no cam to be able to deny this. Very well read from Falcons. They know where these players are upstairs post-plant. And it should be impossible. Shaiko goes down because he overpeaks for no reason, giving them a chance with Verdice being such low HP. It's still very hard. The drop has to come through. Oh, I do not like this. 1 HP on Verdice. He ADSs. He takes the fight. Oh my god, what a game. Falcons stay in first place, but that got too damn close. I did not say aggressive prostate, bro. That's not what I said. I said aggressively posturing. Seeker! Bro, last season I became Diamond. I don't know if you know this, Cider, but there's another rank. Yo, was EFAC just sitting by... What was that? Wait, what was that fight? No, I don't know if you know this, Cider, but there's a rank that is above Diamond inside of Siege, which Spoit is. And he's like among the top 100 in the world, I think, in terms of rank right now. Your prostate is aggressive, High Bear? Thank you, Foe. Damn, this Seeker guy is saying weird shit. On God. Why am I looking at you like that? Did you see the message that Foe just sent me, Finn? How else am I supposed to react to that? Am I supposed to just take it? Diamond lobbies is low-key harder than champ. That is just not correct. Are we rage baiting, Cider? Yeah, exactly, Finn. Now you understand. I can't just sit there and take that. I gotta give at least some sort of reaction. Source, trust me, bro. You know I've played in Diamond lobbies. And then, like, you keep playing and you get into champ lobbies. And then it gets harder and harder until you start losing games. Now you're plat at best. All right, bud. All right, all right. Now I know it's rage bait. Trust me, guys. I killed High Bear. Trust me, guys. I dropped 15 or 16 in the caster 10 mans last night. Sheesh. Duck can vouch. Duck and I were hitting the hard carry. And the Happy Aka 10 mans. Foe, it was approximately 6 a.m. Denmark time. Should I have hit you up? Bear plus Duck duo. Chat, I got a question for y'all. If I stream my POV from Element for Element quals next weekend, would you guys want to watch that? I don't know if I will. But I'm like, I wouldn't be interacting with chat though. That's the thing. Like, I would be locked in on the game. But I got my capture card now. So I think I can stream my PC, my gameplay. Play chess? Wait, Syro, do you want to play a chess game right now? I'll play you in a chess game right now. Hyber, do you also do coaching or is it just content creation? I'm open to doing coaching. If anybody wants coaching, hit me up. I'm curious if there's like any market for that, because I would do coaching. It would have to be paid, right? Just because I value my time, but I would be interested in doing coaching if that's something people would want. I know another creator who does coaching. Is it Fett? I actually don't know any other creators who do coaching. Who does coaching? Ice Cold does coaching? Wait, that's crazy. No, I should definitely start doing coaching then. Hold the phone. Why am I not doing coaching? Oh, wait, he like actually coaches a university team? Pause. Wait, I thought you meant like one-on-one coaching. Huh. How much per jiffy? I'd have to talk about, like, I'd talk to some folks and see like what the going rate is. I don't want to undercut people, but I also don't want to scam people either. Yeah, foe. The difference. No, sorry, I don't want to say that. That's mean. I should take a look at metafy.gg. I will take a look at metafy.gg. Is that that's the thing that Chaos uses, right? Or Sir Chaos? I just don't believe that a jiffy is. What is a jiffy? A jiffy is 1/60th of a second. Thank you.
Oh, we're gonna do it. We're gonna be Falcons. They got our goals, and then you close it off.
Yeah, it feels good. I think they were going to be happy to beat us as well, because they were typing in the chat something in French. I'm not quite sure what it meant, but
and Kenny and Evan.
Got his revenge at the end.
That's cool.
We're happy.
That's fair enough. I mean, you guys.
Yeah, Evan's great.
Everybody was excited. They constantly playing out during that entire match.
Yeah, I'm gonna look into this, guys. I'll let you know if I start doing metafy
It was
coaching.
good. I think even.
But I think I would be. I think I'd enjoy that. I think I'd be well suited.
It literally felt like every single round we were losing. It was 5v3, 4v2 for us, but we still managed to keep our heads a bit, not get head loss, and close out the 2 points.
Seeker, one frame per Jiffy feels like it would be pretty. Oh wait, no, that's just 60 FPS.
Users, because it was certainly a slog, you know, going 15 rounds. And why was the game on board?
Yeah, I'm planning on starting creating guides for the YouTube channel. That's something Duck and I are working towards, kind of medium to long term. We've just been trying to figure out first how to like make sure that we're maintaining what we're already doing before expanding too much. But yeah, that is part of the plans.
But yeah, I think the hardest part was. I think the hardest part was just losing the match.
Duck, we've literally talked about this, bro.
Can you talk to me about how important
this was your
Dokkaebi is
suggestion
for your team as well? Because I know Solotov was running it a lot today, and it's certainly been noted that Dokkaebi is one of like your favorite operators. As a
I'd
team,
love your
but
curse
nobody's
knowledge,
actually
Seeker.
banned it against you, yeah. I suppose it's a lot of Deimos bans against Shaika.
I think Solotov just likes the gun, to be honest, mainly more than the Dokkaebi actual like gadget. And they banned Demos as well. I think that's why they don't ban Dokkaebi. They prefer to ban Demos, and then they ban Muncie, I guess. Yeah. They don't have a choice. I can't remember what they banned third. If you guys remember.
I want to hear your curse knowledge too, Fo.
Yeah, no,
I want to hear all your curse knowledge. Chat, everyone in here, can you guys send me your absolute most cursed fact that you know?
Especially in attack. And Shaiko got 3. And so, like, my main thing is, like, what happens? Because, like, you guys get the opening kill. I think multiple rounds in the 5v3. What happens in the half round? Like, in the halfway through the round, in the mid round, what happens there? Because I feel like there is some hesitation, and then that's when Gen.G gets aggressive, and you guys lose that mana advantage again.
I think it wasn't hesitation. I think it was.
Fo,
like,
while I do appreciate your cursed fact,
instead of just, like,
I think I'm more appreciative of the fact that Seeker took the time to be able to research and calculate this based on the average cost of mayonnaise per liter.
Not together with the team. Like, then they got picked, and then it was a 3v3, and then it's hard to close out the 3v3s. Can go either way.
Fair enough. Now, look, tomorrow you play against another French team, your former organization of BDS. Anything you'd like to say to them ahead of that game?
No, just good luck.
Good luck. You heard it here first. Thank you very much, users. Yeah?
Oh,
Yeah?
I was going to say, and buy the skin. I got told off last time by Eagle Me's, not Saber.
Very good. You'll get extra points and extra cookie tonight, courtesy of Egomais or Stroopwafel in his case. Thank you very much, users. Have a wonderful night. Bye-bye.
It's Stroopwafel. I love Dutch people. I might be the only person in the world to have that mentality, but Egomais is so cool. He's been hugely helpful on the back end of stuff with like helping me to figure out some of the different like plays that are going on inside of games. He's always super charitable with his time answering questions and whatnot. The creator of the frisbee was cremated and then turned into a frisbee when he died. Sketch from the Dutch word schets, which itself was borrowed from Italian schizzo, meaning splash, squirt, or stain. Interestingly, schizzo is also used to describe ejaculated cum. I was liking that fact for a minute. He seems so disappointed in us reading these. Oh wait, Finn, I realized that I read yours, but I didn't say it out loud. I don't want to say that out loud though. My interesting fact is that trains are cool. Vouch, bro. I love trains. Freaking get me on a train any day of the week. I'm so upset. My commute to work used to be served by a train, and they got rid of the train and added a whole bunch of crosstown buses. And that's really disappointing, man. That's really saddening. So I get to take the bus instead of the train now. There was a Catholic saint who was grilled to death. While being grilled to death, he yelled out, "Hey, flip me over, I'm done on this side." The church found that so funny that they made him the saint of comedy and also cooks because he was grilled to death. That's very funny. I mean, like, what else do you do at that point? But also, yo, medieval torture methods, crazy. I think I knew that octopuses can taste with their arms. I'm a big fan of octopuses. Yeah, I think that would work for Dutch too, right, Seeker? Because in Dutch they have the sound. Right? Their G in the SCH. The yeah. ADS, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream, brother. We're just chatting between games right now, waiting for the next one to get going. Seeker, do you know that, like, I've been speaking French literally my entire life? So I was very aware of the uvula being super involved. I knew about the surgically removed thing. Because that's, like, since I was a baby. Ouais, bien sûr, je parle français. Justement, depuis mon enfance. Yeah, chat. I'm bilingual. Did you know that Hyber is definitely Hungarian? I am Hungarian, foe. I am a Hungarian citizen. That is true. Canadian French. That's barely Canadian French. But yes, Canadian French. I can go so much thicker, though. Did I see the movie Voiture? No, I didn't. A hippopotamus can swallow a 4-foot-tall person whole. Why would it want to? I did know about dentures being made from the teeth of dead people. They also had like the wooden teeth thing for a while, right? According to the CIA's assessment, a certain Austrian guy had a piss kink. Wait, Seeker, I thought that particular Austrian guy was like considered by most historians to be asexual. Maybe he was just really into piss? But then nothing else? Only there for the piss? I guess that's fair. That's not something that I've ever really given much thought. Thank you, foe. What? When would that have ever been discussed, foe? When is the G2 game starting? It's starting next. I'm actually going to change the stream title to Stompin' Up Now. One sec. All right, stream titles are changed. All of the super fans should be flying in now. We got about 2 minutes left in this timer before we head back into the live. Is that true? You don't get it? Canadian French translations of films also translate the movie title? Yeah. I never really watched films in French unless they were like original French films. Because I speak English, so there's not really any point. So just watching like a translated version is just kind of like, why would you watch the translated version? Bonjour. Why don't I ever do watch parties with other creators? I'd like to. I've done one with Mint before. I don't know. I've been told no by a couple of people. I don't want to call them out, but right now I'm doing my streams, you know? Keeping her going. Also, I do like the chat interaction that you get when you're doing it kind of just yourself. Am I going to Paris SI? I want to go to Paris SI, but I'm struggling to put together the money because the YouTube channel is not making cash right now. So right now, in fact, it's at the point where I am like actively searching for other jobs because I am not putting away enough money to even be able to pay rent. I have been bleeding money for the past 3 months or so. So I'm working on it. Time to work construction, not in Canada, not at this time of year. Hyber's got to wash dishes to get to SI. Hyber's been putting his name in at a variety of places, but unfortunately the Canadian job market at the minute is cooked. Yeah, I pay my family rent. I save a lot on like food and groceries because I just pay like once monthly. So it's definitely helping out, but I do still have to pay here. Oh, Blackout. Blackout sending 5 gift memberships on YouTube. Holy smokes. Wait, I didn't even know that was a thing you could do. Well, everyone in YouTube chat, say a big thank you to Blackout for the gift memberships that he has just sent. Those will give you access, if you guys would like, to the Discord server, which is linked in the description of all my videos. You get a special role in the Discord server if you have your YouTube account linked to your Discord account. And also, it gives you early access to videos. So I usually release either the night before or earlier in the day the videos that I post every single week. So in theory, that should work. Or that will absolutely work. Yeah, you will get the early access when I post them early. And there's a couple of videos on the channel that are members only exclusives that you guys will also be able to watch this month during your membership's active cycle. That shit still isn't working? No, it's working, Foe. It has always been working, but some people just didn't really know how to sync their stuff. So a lot of it came down to people not syncing their Discord properly. Well, Blackout, I really appreciate that, brother. That's really cool. I actually didn't even know that you could gift memberships on YouTube. That's super. I had no idea that existed.
Then you have solar bridge.
Do we need more? Can we?
Do we need more? You put one here.
Okay.
You put a cross, I think.
Push. See.
Then blitz sprinter.
Somebody behind the blitz.
Yeah, someone behind the blitz.
The grill. I'm just gonna put grill.
Capital, maybe ATMs like to walk in and come out.
I'm gonna put copy.
And on this tape. And then
And
let's see.
joining heaven, and then I'm like.
Is it showing for touch like that? Yeah, it is. Then for execute.
Yeah. Then you can do like blitz on the backside.
Yeah.
I think
I would have killed this guy first and then
Copy.
play execute.
Yeah.
I think if he play alone, you can take a freebie on him.
Yeah.
Copy on the edge, that's copy. One guy on the other edge, that's...
These kind of videos that they've been shooting are super cool. I've been really appreciating the fact that they've kind of been like expanding the scope of the player-focused content that they're running on the EML broadcast. I wish NA did stuff like this because it's so cool that they're able to throw this together.
You kill first the Navi, and after you do...
Yeah, so copy can...
TBH, they should make an SI usable elite skin. They should make all the elite skins just usable in comp. I think they look cool.
You just need Cappy. What the guy can do with the server.
Yeah.
You flame him.
I know there's a couple of them that were like problematic back in the day, but I feel like all the ones now are just like so kind of over the top that they don't really give any weird advantages.
And then later on,
So Blitz is alone.
okay, so we have
Cap can push Salvador.
Yeah.
Salvador. Then game drops, blitz, ink.
Ink and then Twitch Warman size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then gas and area.
I'm just saying, me like 3 or 4 years ago would have eaten this up. The sort of like outside the game content where they're doing the talk and kind of explaining the strategy and the thought process behind this.
Because they have so much now, you just want to split as much, you know. You don't want to just play to plant when that's their whole win condition. So basically, if we resume, for everyone to make it clear,
Cappy ATM, Twitch cutting control, and down. Breathing ring clearing open, Ying top square drawing all the map. Then for the first step is to clear server with Twitch and Cappy to kill the Denary. Then for the executes, we have Cappy pushing server, one dropping hatch, Ying as well, with drop gold and one drop elevate. Perfect. Good. We win the round. We win the round because they go you.
So funny, bro. Now, if we play each other, I'm gonna remember this. Like.
That's so cool. I love that. Look at work. So in Edo period Japan, one of the main forms of entertainment was kabuki, a kind of theater. And, well, the actors didn't really get paid well, so a lot of them would resort to prostitution. To counter this, the government decided that all female actresses would be replaced with effeminate men. This didn't work, because eventually, the effeminate men didn't only replace the women in the acting scene, meaning the samurai developed a femboy kink. Bavaya. What the frick, man? What are you insinuating here? What is that supposed to mean? Foe! Guys! It's the hair? Alright. Me personally, I don't think I'm that twink-coated. Isn't that the plot to Blue Eye Samurai? By the way, Blackout, that is a banger show. I love that show so much. Not quite. I think there are a lot of prostitutes still in Blue Eye Samurai, but I don't remember there being any femboys that are being hooked up with by samurai. Yeah, dude, no, I actually love that show. I watched it on a whim. I don't usually watch TV shows. I just kind of watched it on a whim. Somebody recommended it to me, and they said it was only 8 episodes, and I'm like, okay, I could get into an 8-episode show. Why do the pros sit so close to the monitor? It's just like a comfort thing. A lot of it has to do with them wanting to just be like locked in and nothing else in their vision. I like personally sit pretty far back from my monitor. I've never felt like sitting close has been useful for me. A lot of people swear by it. A lot of people sit further back. You'll see that players like, bro, Shepard on Verdice Pro, dead ass. He's playing like this all the time. Wait, can I get like a wide angle? That's the wrong way. He's like in his chair. He's got his arm on his like leg. He's leaned back and he's just like barely touching his keyboard. And that's how he plays Siege. It's crazy. These are my boys right here. Freck has been a cool player. I like Freck. Honestly, I like this whole team. I want this BDS roster to do well. And so far, they're on the path for sure. Look at their hair. Are you talking about the BDS players, or are you talking about the prostitutes in Blue Eye Samurai? I'm confused, Blackout. Chat, is Robbie Italian? I can't remember. I remember he played for that, I think he was playing for a MENA team at one point. I can't remember which team it was for. Yeah, he's Italian. Wait, chat, P4 has Labubu in the background. Oh my god. Oh my god, look behind his chair. Oh no. They got my boy.
There's hope that they bounce back, no problem.
Yeah, one of the only weak spots.
No. It's P4. He is not going to Pew Pew in game. That's not his role. That is not what he does.
It's bound to happen at some point. You know that they cannot be perfect all the time. It is a BO1 season after all. And they do play a game that is high risk, high reward. It is really based on individual skill. We need to, I guess, see more consistency.
Loira is staring at that box of Tic Tacs like he's about to get intimate with it. Uh-oh.
Now, we've highlighted multiple players. We talked about Blaz, of course, a couple weeks ago. Very important, but STOMPN is someone we always keep going back to because he's been consistent in here. However, have we find like any numbers to kind of highlight bits and bobs there?
Yeah, I mean, we created a big discussion on socials about is he the best rookie, you know, with Spoit and Bolo, of course. One of the things for me
I'm not wrong.
that is really, really, really important is actually how good he is on attack. So this is his attack stats versus his defense stats. Now his defense stats are all
great, to be honest,
because they're not great, and like he won't mind us saying this. For defense, you would actually expect better when you're on a top team, a better performance. But what's incredible is his attack stats. Now, what your expectations are of a rookie when they come into the stage is actually put them on defense, stick them behind some utility, allow their raw talent to flow, and then on attack they'll work their way into it. STOMPN's actually bucking that trend because his attack's so good, but his defense has got so much room to grow.
I'm ready for this game, chat.
This G2 team as well. So I think it's important to highlight.
I want to see, honestly, I kind of want to see a stomp. I don't really care which side the stomp is. I want to see a stomp.
From the movement that most of the G2 players are creating around
Fuck a competitive match. I'm bucking that trend. I want to see one team just shit on the other team.
Most of the time they eat the cutoff of being the player that will punish the movement on the side of the opposing team. And that's what's really creating his playing at the top level in attack. And like Jack said, I think in defense right now, lots of room to progress. And we need to see more of that later down the road.
We saw his flexibility on attack literally since his first day on G2. I mean, it was incredible to watch him on layer that first game on the Thermite and the Ace, if I'm not mistaken. It was great. It continues, but now we have to see what map we will be playing on. And wait,
Blackout, what the? Blackout. I'm not reading that out loud, Blackout. Twitch chat does not get to see what you just said unless they tune into the YouTube stream.
Well, we've got a pretty cool idea of what the attack will do.
I don't need that to become a new thing that they call me.
So the good thing is BDS starts in defense.
Damn, not to hate, but STOMPN kind of looking like that one guy from that one movie where the actors play that character. You know what I mean? I can say that I'm bi. Bro, I'm not disagreeing with the fact that like you can say it. I'm disagreeing with the fact that you're calling me that.
One thing I like from G2 here is they didn't get caught out. They got caught out last week by going on shallow against a team that they clearly weren't prepared for on that.
All right, Bavaya. I'm disappointed that you tuned into the YouTube stream, ripped what he said, and then brought it in here. No, stop it.
They will absolutely love it. BDS, however, they do also love the map as well.
Mustard, you don't like Bank? I love Bank. Bank is one of my favorite maps in the scene. I feel like it's such a good map.
G2 6-win streak before the then they lost it.
Okay. I say that. You're kind of right. Basement sucks now. I think basement on Bank needs to be completely reworked. No, I think it's just a basement problem. I think the rest of the map is fine. It's just basement sucks.
So it's a map that they like, but a map where they have bad souvenirs because last week they were supposed to take points.
Thank you, Alid.
And they didn't. So surely
shout out.
Learn, especially from an overtime loss.
Gentlemen, I love that we have these back-to-back.
STOMPN always goes crazy on Bank. I'm hyped for this. I wrote and recorded and got halfway through editing a video about STOMPN on this map where he went 3-18 or something, or 3-12 or something like that.
Thank you very much, Milos. Yes,
so that's my impression of STOMPN on this map, because that's like when I work on a video, I really remember those games.
4 of those games have gone to overtime, so something tells me we're in for another one of those kind of games here, especially given BDS's last game on this map against Wild last week.
Okay, how do I say your name? I'm gonna need some like phonetic help. Aelith? Aelith? Like that? Is it Irish? It looks Irish to me.
G2 versus BDS. BDS have had a tough couple of play days, to be fair. They had that 7
I see, Blackout. I see that you're on Twitch and YouTube now. I'm very disappointed that you went and shared that with everyone. Could I pin that? You could pin that, foe. I can't stop you.
A tough couple of play days. Looking to right the ship and get themselves back on course in this one, but
Ailey.
doesn't exactly come easy against G2, does it? We've got.
Thank you, Blackout. That's now pinned in Twitch chat. I hope you're pleased. Ailey. Okay, I got you. So it's just like it's like a Scottish Gaelic name? Or I guess like Scottish Gaelic origin?
If maybe BDS just get themselves up to that top floor as quickly as they can.
It's gonna be an interesting one.
Thank you, Eric. I appreciate it, dude. What's good with you? How's it going? Seeker says, we got High Bear, High Twink, High Butch, High Fem, the holy quartet. Wasn't there another? I feel like there was another one. Wasn't there another one that y'all were calling me a couple of days ago? I actually can't remember. Yeah, that's the one. I knew there was something else. The holy quintuplet. Basement is borrowing. Upstairs is just attack holding angles. Mid-floor, I think, is the only fun sites. Yeah, I don't think that it's like a problem that upstairs is just the attack holding angles. I think it's made a little bit worse by the fact that the jump outs are super nerfed now that you can't ADS while you're falling. Game hasn't even started and there's technical difficulties. Classic. Oh, we're in. We're back, chat. Hardly any delay.
Is it like supermarket pizza or is it like order in pizza? What have you gone for?
It's supermarket pizza. It's nothing special.
Y'all are really trying to I mean, you're not the first ones to try and put me in a maid outfit. I've had people doing that to me for years.
I really want to know the answer to the question, though. Please tell me.
What is the red mute jammer for? Are you talking about an admin office? It's just to slow down droning. They want to have that mute jammer there to be able to make it more difficult for G2 to see if there's anybody playing towards archives. No, Red Hall and basement, that's for Grims. The point is you want to be able to play Red Hall and not just get pre-fired off the hatch drop. So you stand on the mute jammer and then the Grims don't affect you. You don't get spotted by the bees. No, that one's super common. I'm 100% certain in that. Also jams Yings? I don't think mute jammers jam Yings. If they do, that's news to me. I had no idea that was an interaction. They do? Wait, that can't be real. What? Nah, that's crazy. They don't stop the roll though, so it's hard to do. Gotcha. So unless you have like a massive amount of Ying charges spread out throughout a room. And just as I say that, they prove how difficult it's going to be as Doki takes down one. Oh my god, yo, what the hell just happened? Alright chat, well that should be the round. Yo, BDS players just did so much site setup for everyone to die in about 3 seconds. They didn't even reinforce this hatch, bro.
3 players dead. Oh, 5v2, and you've got a setup that's designed for an execute. This is horrible. I don't see how BDS.
Yeah, and now if you're G2, the only thing you need to do is rotate your players over towards server. Honestly, you probably don't even want to go server, knowing these last 2 operators are C4 plus 3 smoke babes. I'd say just drop the vault hatch and overwhelm this player. They can't hold you all.
I think the only way that BDS have a chance in this round is if BDS give it to them, to be honest. You know, if BDS kind of start selling themselves.
Honestly, I think I liked it with the player camera in the middle rather than the side of their team display. Yes. Yeah, I am a huge fan of the player cam in the middle. Unfortunately, UB changed the spacing, so you can't put it in the middle anymore. Good Yangs. Really good Yangs. Alright, this might stop plant once, but it's the only C4. So I'm still not too worried for G2's chances here. They've also gotten down the hatch. Wait, good find. Wait, can we stop this? Stomp in 1 HP. Yo, that fire extinguisher actually just changed, like, just saved the round for G2. Because Virtue was about to get the lineup onto Stomp and planting. Yo, this is like, this isn't really winnable because they have to retake top, and this fight's impossible, but...
This will make this a little bit tough. Gonna try and stick this one as well. Trying to use the bomb chance. He has cover. Steps out for the one. Robbie down to 1 HP here as well.
That's kind of what I figured.
Like that, it's round over Doki with 4 kills in the round.
What the fuck? I just noticed that now that you say it. It's ugly. Yeah, it's super annoying. They just changed it a couple of like 2 weeks ago or something. It's not even production's fault. Like, this is a Ubi-sided thing. They just changed the way that the HUD looks in game.
I think we're a little bit over-reliant on the Candela that went into red, assuming that Robbie would be unable to do anything.
I didn't see how Loira died. Was he the backside player? Was he the one who dropped the hatch? Yeah, he was. Yeah, I mean, he's just trying to apply back pressure, right? Like, if the I think it was honestly he was just too late with his play. Like, he took too long to get there. STOMPN should have died here. It's kind of a miracle that G2 got bombed down at all.
Kill before the plant goes down. Who knows what happens in the round, but ultimately G2 get it done. It's 1-0, and we're going to move on to the mid-floor site for BDS.
We should go back to 4-3 CRT so we can fit extra info on the side.
Completely all together, or at least until round 3.
Probably until round 3.
I don't know what CRTs is, but I do miss the OG, like, having the HUD on the side. I don't like it on the bottom nearly as much as I liked it on the side. I thought on the side was so much nicer. Blackout, thank you for subscribing with Prime. Much appreciated, Blackout. You've been active in the YouTube chat. Gifting memberships there, hitting the Prime sub in Twitch. Bro is everywhere. Blackout, that's so real of you, brother. I appreciate that big time.
But with those two operators available, it does get a bit harder to defend that top floor. So maybe you're onto them there, Tim, and BDS aren't going to step to it. Maybe we will see Tellers and Archives next.
Well, that's just the bit that makes me wonder, because it is such a standard sort of, you know, dual ban to take both of them away. And like I said, maybe you play top floor first round before G2 can kind of warm up, but they didn't do that. They've kept it on the back burner for now, and it may well be.
Teams have been getting a lot better at executing into this top floor, even when there's players sitting inside of CEO. G2 are one of the best teams in the world at being able to take this space, so I'm never too worried about them actually getting in up here. It's still hard, don't get me wrong, but they're a great team to watch for how to do it. Also, I didn't get to watch Gen.G versus Falcons, who won. Falcons won, but it took every single round. Oh, yo, where are we finding these? P4! Oh my god! Robbie just got 2 down below. I think he just smoked 2 people off the printer window. So yeah, this round is done. STOMPN's in an aggressive forward position here, but he can't push further forward without hitting this barbed wire, where he'll just instantly be detected. Where is this player, like? Oh, STOMPN's lagging out. Yeah, STOMPN's internet just died. Is he back?
STOMPN just taking a few seconds, I think, to have a chat with Blaz, see if they can formulate something.
No, STOMPN's lagging out, dude.
Maybe.
He can't move. Look at this. You can tell he's lagging out. Poor guy. Wait, are they going to win this with STOMPN lagging out in a 1v3 or a 1v5? Alright. Looks like he's back. Default cam is on his position. Has not shot it yet. Dude, he's actually so good. This is crazy.
He's taking little bits of chip damage from that barbed wire, but more important,
look at how fast he flicks back and forth, too. Dude, the 180s are crazy. Chasing after this elevator player. Elevator player has the hatch open, so can drop.
Let him run around in circles for a little bit. I think here, let him chase his way up to elevators on the top.
Oh, ran out of bullets. Oh my god, he knifes him. Lazaro got put in the spin cycle. Alright, round is over. Nothing you can do here. Default cam is up. He's going to go for his. Just trying to show us the real deal. Robbie's going to shut him down.
Pulling the Doki off round 1 here, getting a 4K for himself in round 2. Both teams dead even.
Does anyone know what STOMPN's sense is?
Someone's got to tie-break it in round 3.
It was a great,
because he's flicking back and forth real quick.
To be honest, is one that we don't always see get a lot of success on.
I was hoping LeBron James would pull off a wonder. He has been LeBron James this season, eh? This stage, Blaz has been unreal. I didn't know Blaz was like that. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I did not think Blaz was a ball knower like that.
There's not a lot you can do with the verticality.
Lower than Reaps, that's for sure. Yo, Did you guys ever see that clip of Reaps playing on stream and Mentalist is next to him stomping as hard as he can on the floor next to Reaps' desk? And every time Mentalist stomps, Reaps like aim shakes just from the floor shaking underneath his desk, like visibly shakes. It's crazy. It's so fast.
Until they absolutely have to drop the hatch, but generally everybody else is chased away quite easily. So yeah, it was good to see BDS kind of really stick to it.
Eric, you say that, but unfortunately Verdice is having like the worst stage of his career.
Continue on from there as it stands. We get the answer to our question. It will be a top floor defense. The Hibana is available, but interestingly, even when available, is not brought along.
I'm trying to think of other support players that are struggling. I think that for the most part you are right, that support players are looking better now than they have in a while.
She was such a heavy ban that teams just were fully prepared.
Victor Golf 2705, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream, brother. I hope you enjoy it.
It was like, you know what, that's not what our strategy is. And we're maybe kind of seeing a little bit of the same effect here, that they've got so used to playing without Hibana that actually...
I honestly don't know how Reaps has any consistency with that sense. Did you find it, Fo? That's the STOMPN sense? Because honestly, that's not that fast. I think he's just like swinging his arm super quick. Yeah, that's not that fast a sense. I think that's almost actually identical to my sense. It's really close. I play on lower ADS sense. Like I play on 20 ADS sense or 21 ADS sense, but yeah, everything else, like my ADS is very similar to that. That's not that fast. Look at Lawyer's confidence moving around here, by the way. Like, the only way you get this kind of confident is just by doing this so many times and understanding kind of like what the spacing is, whether people are going to be peeking. Lawyer's sprinting around there is crazy. He's done that pathing like a million times, guaranteed.
It's going to be, you know, fewer and far between, so kind of limits you a little bit until you take that first step, if you do.
I was really curious to see exactly what it is that they played around this site before, and if this is their sort of go-to when defending up on the top floor. And no, it's a little bit of a change from what I normally play, so I'd anticipate it's not always a case of playing four.
Who's the oh, P4 is the one who's on BPs, eh? Yeah, P4's doing really good work here. He's been sitting on these BPs. They've got 4 BPs in sight. He's been sitting on these BPs, flipping back and forth and just stopping all the drones from getting in. But also, why do we have so many BPs? What's the plan for stop and plant? No impacts. Are you denying this from down below? I think Bob's just going down. I don't think you can stop this.
And now BDS have got to scramble to win some gunfights, but of course, we aren't going to see G2 let that one happen. They're set up perfectly here, Tim, only taking the control they needed, and they have made this execute look easy.
Chat, what was the strat from BDS? They've got 4 bulletproof cams, but the only reason I can think that you would do that is if you're trying to play off the bulletproof cams to deny plant from down below. But they have no C4s, and there's nobody playing below sight with like a shotgun or something. I'm just baffled. What are we thinking? What is the win condition there? Because G2, what they did is they just open wall and plant behind an OSA shield, and you don't even have impacts.
A few of them extremely valuable. Don't get me wrong, the intel is super important, but 4 of them? 4 of them? How much intel are you going to get from that on a top floor?
Yo, it's such a wild setup. It's such a wild strat that even Ace of Pyrite is recognizing that that's kind of poor utility coordination.
Somebody coming out of stock. But with a well-positioned camera, you can watch top.
Thank you, Seeker.
And you can watch down to stock anyway.
Yeah, the BP to EMP the Rowra gate is techie. I love that play, but
I'm not buying that it was necessary for 4 of them and no Nitro, because a Nitro would have done a great job out of Janitor there onto that plant spot. That's how you deny those plant spots in behind death.
Oh, it's okay, Finn. I appreciate you typing in chat regardless.
Deny him from Janitor, and that's why we talk about it all the time, but there was just no possibility to do that.
Well, one of those we look back and scratch our heads on. I'm sure we'll maybe get some insight on that one later on. But now, we'll focus on G2 starting out strong. That's 2 of 3.
Honestly, Seeker,
in the first quarter. Now you get that cycle back
I'll
again.
say it doesn't shock me. But like also I really appreciate the kind of like constant messages in chat because it just keeps things interesting. Like when people aren't typing in chat, that's kind of boring. When I was first starting watching Twitch, I was always so embarrassed to type in chat. I was like, oh, the streamer doesn't want to pay attention to me. But as the streamer, I love people who are just non-stop sending messages in chat. It's awesome. That is like the best sort of chatter to have.
I'm curious to know what Doka's impacts intend to be. But I spoke a bit about the thinker on our last map. IQ, of course, has nades as well. Decent guns, players not playing as us, so very understandably, it could be one of those more comfort picks that come through with a little bit of utility being
Also boost the algo. Is that true?
Yeah, I'd agree
I didn't know that.
You know,
That's
looking
awesome.
at the side,
Yeah, so I mean, if you guys are like hesitant about typing in chat, don't be. I beg you to type in chat more. I very much love the chat interaction. That has been my favorite part of streaming. Non-stop chatters. I like the people who never shut up.
Take away those evil eyes, of course, and just make life a nightmare.
You know what would be very, very impressive? If they get the plant down with the cover of smoke and then Doki's there.
Oh yeah, Fo. I only want you to be here when you're like doing everything but your work.
It's never something I've ever seen.
It's way more fun that way. I love when you just say the most unhinged stuff, Fo. Genuinely.
I've never seen the IQ gadget out and the nitro shot out with a pistol. That is something I would love to see. So come on, Doki.
I mean, he's in the right spot though, too. I'm just saying.
The challenge is saying.
All right, we've seen this mirror window before, chat, very recently. We even made a short about it. Did we? Wait, is that short out yet? I think I still need to make that short. I'm going to post that short later tonight after stream. Fembear wants me to type, yay. Yay.
Yeah.
Is the mirror window to stop Hibana? It's to stop BDS from opening that wall. Or G2 from opening that wall. It's just to make it more complicated. You can still do it. You see, they're having to mav this instead of using the Hibana on it because it's so scuffed otherwise. And then you risk getting C4'd. Depending on where the fire is, you can get Goyo'd. It just makes things really scuffed. You can still do it. It just sucks.
Oh no, we're into this game again. We're really playing this game, boys. This is what we're doing. There we go. It's made soft. They should be able to get it out, but the mirror window is still there.
The mirror window's there. And you can't get through the mirror window. So what Blaz needs to do is he needs to carve out the mirror window, but you've only got 30 seconds left. And at that point, how much time have you got, you know? How common is the weird Raura thermite thing on a site hatch? Not uncommon.
So that's why they've been kind of tentative to use it, and now we're going to see it on this side, and we'll see it on top floor for janitors.
Is that true, Fo? If you shoot the soft part, it falls off?
So G2 really struggling with it at the minute.
Look, they're having to rotate. They're having to drop the hatch now because they can't get in through the Mira. They can't do what they were planning on doing. Here comes STOMPN. He drops the hatch into smoke. Takes down Mira. That's the C4. But Robbie's here to rotate over. He's got another C4. Finds that. C4, though. Stops plant. There it is. Robbie C4 ends it. Really well played by BDS. Understanding the win condition. That was a cool strat, though, by G2. I did really like the strat from G2, where you drop the smoke down the hatch, and then you drop the glass into the smoke to be able to peek Red Hall. They played around that spacing very well. STOMPN just needs to hold fast. If STOMPN holds fast, if STOMPN doesn't get stressed out and push Red Hall, I think G2 win that round. He just needs to re-smoke himself and chill.
They didn't deal with the Maestros, you know, we spoke at length.
Obviously, that's such a hard read to make in the moment because you're just like, shit's going down. You can't kill the Red Hall player because he's not peeking. But if he stays up, if he's just in that hallway, genuinely, that is over.
That was going to make it, you know, a real sort of benefit to have that IQ. So, you know, personally, yeah, I would have preferred to see the Brava there, I think, and just make life difficult for them. And no surprise to see top floor being the second choice side. But I am a little
That feels like it's hard to do though, Fo. If you don't have like a shotgun pistol or something.
It had been left on the back burner to avoid G2 banning it, so that you could bring it to bottom floor and top floor in the second half of things. Or sorry, the second.
Sup, Icy?
You know, the second half of
How are you doing today?
Play it in Janitor, it's super powerful. We've seen it so often. Teams have to really shape themselves up. As
Oh wait, I forgot to finish the prediction after last game, but here's your channel points, everyone who got it right.
Try and get that done, but it's something BDS have chosen not to.
Oopsies.
Yeah, well, we'll see how things shape up in this round. Has been a tale of two halves between both of them. I know it's only of course been the 4 rounds so far, but when we've seen dominance being shown by either side, it has felt pretty dominant overall, I'd say. It's not been like a very, very tense affair in either round between the two sides. Both have really known what they wanted to have around. G2 have either completely outplayed BDS in the face about 10 times and ran away.
Royal, cheers.
The other side out. So yet to really see a bit of a tug of war.
Making sure I keep myself hydrated. I appreciate it.
Top on this top floor as well, looking to put pressure in. And Janitor, of course, always a focus. And me and you have spoken to death about.
Finn, cheers.
Various regions. With the capital on side, it's
All right, lock in, chat. G2 look like they're ready to go for this window execute any minute now. They're just clearing out the last bit of utility. They don't have the Raura this time around. Icy, cheers. But Doki repels in. Big fight here. He's got to win this fight against this this castle. It's a really awkward fight to take for the attacker. Doki manages to win it. Very good in this position. And G2 have the advantage. They do not stop applying pressure, crucially. Oh my god, look at Doki go. Oh my god, look at him go. Oh! Okay. Azami Kiba pops in his face. He's sprinting in with the pistol. Doki with the overheat, but it doesn't matter. Suddenly, Virtue's last alive, but Case is down in the middle of sight. Very clutchable. Is he aware of the player up the stairs? He is. He hits the flick, but Blaz is just too good. Shutting him down first.
The entirety of the start of that round was saying, we're going to execute. We're clearing out Janitor. We're looking for a similar thing in through the windows. But then rather going for an execute, they go deep for the kills. Like Doki is a great example. He's
Too bad Doki sucks.
Immediately bolts in, start challenging in towards long desk. He's looking towards elevators. It was more of like a bait than anything else as well to make BDS think, okay, they're going for a plan. Get your gadgetry ready. We're going to try and deny with C4.
Thanks, Fo. You're so sweet.
Gunning you down. Really smart stuff from G2. Two very different flavors.
Yo, I just smoked the hell out of my desk.
The other side guessing. Wonderful stuff.
I thought Virtue was going to clutch this. He thought that the player coming Spiral was going to be up the stairs already. Low-key, the fact that Blaz was late on his timing actually like won him that, that gunfight.
I wouldn't be surprised in the slightest to see all 12 as a minimum.
How you doing, Diamond Gamer boy? Hope that you're well. Good to see you, brother.
To do something about it. I'm seeing Alamo on the blitz, and that is going to be one of two things. It's either going to be rushing from electrical.
We're just here watching the BDS versus G2 game. It is stomping time. Everyone say stomping in chat. G2 have been playing pretty well. Attacking off on Bang is difficult. I think it's still technically favored, but it's hard to get right. And G2 are very good at making them work.
Again, drain him through a bit of time. A double mirror setup patch on this top floor. Definitely folks are keeping him busy, but already we're starting to look in towards the site itself. They're like, cool, you want the mirror on the top floor? Totally fine by us. Some of the exothermic go off and open up the barricade as well, giving them a little bit of accessibility into towards site. Until at this point,
oh wait, they're going. Oh wait, they're going. Oh, yo, Robbie is so good, bro. Wait, how does Robbie even manage to get one there? All right. Good situation for G2 anyways. They went fast. They decided to shut this down. A little bit of a dangerous fight here by Loira. He's going to be able to flash out Lasmo. So Case is going down for free. And Loira's doing a great job with his spacing here. Causing problems. He goes down in the end, but you've still got the shield up. Granted, Lasmo is the DMR, and Alamo is probably one shot to it. Oh, never mind. To put the plant down, even though is what it is. Still had that top floor control, it didn't matter. All Oira needed. Stompin' Glaze needs to be stopped. Unfortunately, Stompin' is actually really good at the game. And he just waited for them to come to him. No Glaze. Unfortunately, he is phenomenal. So really well played, G2. I want to be the biggest hater. It was likely to be one or two things, clearing the top floor. Unwinnable blitzes on the board. I was just saying, like, if you manage to toe shot the blitz once, if you keep some space up and blitz challs you. Got himself the kills, got himself the plant, got himself and G2 the round 4-2. All the PC players hate my boy Stompin', they're just jealous. I am also jealous. After limb damage, I don't know. Yeah, even with the DMR, well, the blitz is like sub 40 HP.
There's a lot that you could do on there. I think that's starting to swing now with things like the operator bans that we spoke about.
Hyper wants to shoot toes. No. I don't want to shoot toes, Seeker.
So leaves a little bit of freedom.
Yeah, I could maybe do something else with them though.
See what the game plan is. Look to take away those execute focused operator. We've got the Ying being taken away.
I can't believe Robbie even got one here.
It does leave things like shields available to them if they really want to run them, but I think it will take a lot of the sting. I'm not saying that because of the Grim being banned away, but I take a lot of the sting out of those attacks. I think and give them a little bit more peace, a bit more time to react in the defense when things go a little bit crazy.
Yeah, I know what you mean, I see. I'm with you. For some of the higher sense players, though, it's less of a problem. Like, they actually like are good at doing the flicks back and forth. My ass cannot do it. My sense is too slow for fighting shields.
Get rid of it along with the Kaid. That should give access to the hatches, no problem, but it does leave operators like the Valkyrie that Doka is going to bring along, and we have no response.
Yeah. No, I'm the same way, I see. Like, there's some people who are really good at it, but I can't do it because I can't flick back and forth that fast. I got aimbot on toes. Speak for yourself. IRL.
Feeling quite cheeky here and hoping to find someone off the rip, but BDS having none of it, giving him absolutely nothing to start with. I mean, themselves looking at their lineup as well. Very, very vertically focused. Spoke a bit there about the Deimos previously and how that can be used in vertical. The same almost with the Buck.
Shields are skill. Yeah, shields are skill. They're super hard to fight. They're also, I find, quite hard to play. They're strong, but I think like the difference between a good shield player and a bad shield player is massive.
More hero free gun, I think, with the flashes more than anything else for P4. And of course, to help get them focused on this top floor, they need to start clearing out any kind of pressure onto the first floor itself, because there's no way that you get Superweek down to the basement. It's only through those hatches, so not too much.
All right, BDS on the attack now. G2 starting this defense with basement with a little bit of an open area extension. See Laura over here as well, fighting from archives. Making things a little bit difficult for the Deimos of Freck because of the fact that he's got mute jammers above his head, but he's not going to stick around too long. Tries to go for a C4. Oh my god. Doki almost got punished there, peeking that vert.
Good top floor control, but it's a minute 10 wasted without BDS being able to consider themselves towards site whatsoever. So this is good play from G2 so far, especially picking up the opener as well.
Oh, 1-for-1 trade. Nice. Good timing from Alamau. Do you see how patient he was? He knew that the player was in the middle of the room and expecting a swing, but he took his time to counter swing there. Right, you don't need to rush the refrag. Just make sure that you get him before he gets away. Uh-oh, Alamau's dead. Oh, chase him. Chase him. I'm begging you to chase him. Drop on his ass, Virtue. Drop on his ass. I'm so bored. That's so boring. If I'm playing that shield, I'm dropping that hatch and getting mine.
But again, I think G2 are largely happy. They're taking away even more of that sting that we spoke about. The only real significant threat to deal with now is going to be that blitz. And if they can deal with that, or at least keep Virtue at bay, given he's now down to a slither of HP, 40 or so he's got to his name, this should be one they can easily deny away.
Robbie 11 and 4 at the minute. Where you look across everybody else. BDS just needs somebody else to step up. We often, we do recognize the fact
what the fuck is Secret? What are you talking about right now, bro? Yo, somebody stop this dude from yapping. This is some of the most cursed chat messages I've ever seen, and Foe is in chat. All right, 2 smoke grenades left, 30 seconds. You can burn out the rest of the round here. Needs to be an alternate plant spot from BDS, but they've also got the Echo drones to stop this, which are above the square hatch, so you have full info on where these players are. Oh, it's actually so cooked. Do you go for fights? Genuinely, what do you do? You're not planting. Oh, good night. Virtue's in, trying to go deep. Good hold from Robbie. Can we stop this? We can't stop this. That was a crazy execute. That was a bit of a toss from G2.
Great use of the hatch there. I don't know whether the Yokai, I think there was a Yokai left and was maybe just out of position, but they were planting inside a smoke as well, so it's certainly not.
Yeah, fair play BDS indeed. Sorry, Foe is crashing out in chat right now, trying to figure out what happened to her title, but like Seeker is putting in the work right now. Who's winning? Right now, G2 are winning, they're ahead, but BDS just pulled off a very... I don't know how they managed to pull this off. This feels more like a misplay from G2 than like well played by BDS. Wait, Blackout, do you not want G2 to win? Are we cheering for BDS here? I'm surprised they're not playing a Rooney. Why? Just because of the DMR? I don't think a Rooney's that good.
That's one of those rounds that, like I've said so many times before, I look at it as like a hero round. An individual player has won you that round through some brilliant play. It was the same story in round 2 and Robbie got a 4.
Wait, Duck, what's that supposed to mean? Wait, pause. What's that supposed to mean?
I often say you can't expect lightning to strike twice. in this game. It has once in round 7 and once in round 2. So expect it to happen a third.
Yeah, big Virtue fan. On God. I'm still so sad that Virtue got dropped from Secret. I'm hoping he does well here. Yo, wait, pause, chat. Everyone on BDS has 3 or less kills except Robbie? Wait, Robbie's on 14 kills and nobody else has passed 3. And everyone else is negative. Wait, this is a crazy hard carry. Wait, pause. I didn't even realize it was this bad.
All the way through sight. Robbie does not get any joy with it. 14-4 at the minute as he is going to be on the Dokkaebi. 2 players do get scanned out by the EU1D as well.
This game is dead ass. Just kill Robbie right now. Alright, you're going to flash out the shield. Robbie's going to get a freebie here. Yo, there's no world Blaz doesn't peek this angle. Blaz peeks this angle. I guarantee Blaz peeks this angle. Oh, okay. Well, it doesn't matter. I like the idea from P4. Like stand in a smoke there and just try and catch that Tachanka because you know he's stuck in a tiny little corner. Do we have anything we're dealing with this dude? I don't think we do. Yo, Blaz is playing around this spacing so well. I'd have died here. I'm just saying, if I was playing that spot, I'm done. I died 5 minutes ago. Can't you just put down the shield? Yeah. Nice. Really good team play. Alamau distracts and then they peek out from sight. I mean, what else can you ask for? Alright, Robbie's dead. Round's over. Yeah, 14 kills. That's what I'm saying. No, it's kind of a ridiculous stat line. That is why BDS are like competitive right now, right? Average BDS game, only one of them can ever do good. It is not a team game when BDS are playing. I'd like to assume maybe some alternative utility. Oh, so you're talking about the clash, right? Like Alamau's spot there. I still can't. Oh, are you talking about the Tachanka? Never mind. Yeah, I'm obsessed with how Blaz is playing this. He's doing so well in this spot. Look at this. He's never once exposed himself to this wide angle. He was there the whole round. They knew exactly where he was, and I don't think there was a single moment where there wasn't somebody holding him in that corner. And Blaz never exposed more than an elbow. Insane discipline to stay alive. What's good, Yavji? 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 How you doing, dude? What's good? My picks are so cooked. Wait, G2 win at the same amount of rounds as Robbie dies? Coincidence? Literally not a coincidence. What do you mean? The only rounds Robbie has died have been the rounds that G2 won.
I don't think BDS have looked bad today. I think they can look fine. Okay. But I think G2 are looking sort of much next level. Yeah, they're looking much more like they have done previously.
I really like this G2 roster, man. Unironically, such a fun team to watch. Not just because of STOMPN, the whole team.
They looked a little bit sluggish.
Frankly, I'm more excited about Doki, Alamau, and Moira.
Not to the level that they've shown us through the stage, but they are definitely back up to that sort of top speed.
I think, not to get controversial, I think high-key Lawyer is the best player on G2. I know everyone's always glazing STOMPN and Doki and whatever. I think Lawyer is the best player on G2. I'm just saying. He has been so consistently good since finding his footing on this team.
Of a couple of players here in the league. There's a little by now with how long a lot of these players have had a tenure over here. Of course, STOMPN less than others by quite some way, but the rest have been playing here for a while now. They know what to expect. We're going to start things off though with this lobby hatch being opened up again. We've got these 6 hard-breaching gadgets coming along, not opting to look towards a Hibana, believe, and quite rightly so, believe they can get it all done just with these hard.
Blaz is so underrated. I think it's because Blaz was historically a bad player on a lot of the teams he played on, and even last stage with G2, he wasn't particularly good. Like G2 did good, and a lot of the stuff was because of Blaz. Like he was support player to the max, but this stage, the big difference with G2 is that Blaz is kind of like settling into his role, and he looks like he has a big impact in kills as well as in the support department. I've liked a lot of what we've seen from Blaz. He's been nice. All right, sounds good. Sounds good, Phil. I'll catch you after.
Keep himself in that position. He has actually dipped away now. He's got himself into the hallway rather.
All right, what's our execute here, BDS? They've got everything they need to counter. It's 2 C4s, 3 smoke babes. There's an echo cam watching backside. I think they have to go backside here. Based on player positions, that looks like it's what they're doing. Yeah, Freck is main stairs. He's got case. So this is a backside take. Though I think what they're going to do is they're going to bait archives. Right? P4 is down here. He's going to make some noise. Robbie's going to toss in some util. Are we rotating this? Oh no. Chat, I don't like this. Look at where Freck is. Freck is solo with case on the other side of the map from all his teammates. They have to win this on kills, because the rest of these players cannot help cover plant going down. This has to be won on kills, and they've only got 30 seconds to do it. I fear that G2 will be going to match point here. All right, drop comes through. Nice C4. Good hold. Another player vault that you need to be worried about. Freck is walking in. Bomb's going down, but there's no cover. There's no cover. If we read this, it's over. We don't read it. Oh my god. Yo, BDS are geniuses. They're out of dodge. They have hatch control. They've got hatch control. This is like possibly over. You need to retake yesterday. And they don't look like they actually want to retake. They look like they're afraid to do a full commit retake. Right? Only Blaz is going upstairs. He's got TCSG. That is not the gun to fight this. That is not the gun here. There's going to be a drone watching this. Chat, they won this round. Oh no. Never mind. Oh, they lose! How do they lose? Oh my god, Blaz is the best player in the world. Blaz is the best player in the world. He walks up main stairs, retakes on his own with TCSG.
That was brilliant. Yeah. Getting the knock down there, because of course the Yorkers were in sight, but the knock, at least until they start planting.
Wow. Even Loira can't believe they won.
I'd love to watch that back, and I will do from a top down later if I can, because just seeing everything happen at once will be something else, because you've got all that noise involved.
That was a very cool execute from BDS though. I didn't think it was gonna work. I didn't think it was gonna work. That was such a cool idea. Let the execute come through servers or vault side, and then just sneak in. Just sneak in. There's nobody looking there.
Even when they get tricked like that, we'll find a way to fight
Crazy.
back into it, and they did.
I think surprising absolutely no one. We are straight into attack time.
Yeah, JTF. I am in the same boat. I'm in the same boat as you, JT. I can't believe my eyes. That was a wonderful strategy for BDS. They were down, man. And at one point in the round, it comes down to a 1, right? Like, you need to win your 1 upstairs. But Blaz gets it. Blaz just gets it, man.
We have seen for a lot of the stage, you're just on a bit of a different level to everyone else, a bit of a different gear at points. Haven't always found the outcome they want, but when they're on, they're on.
Yeah, they're looking terrifying so far.
Am I BDS bias? I'd say I'm G2 bias. I really liked that execute. I thought that was a cool execute. Once it, like, the fact that it worked, I didn't expect, but that, like, I love it. That was great. I can't argue with the result. I'm really sad that it didn't work, because that would have been really cool to be able to talk about.
1 round, 2 rounds, 3 rounds that it takes a G2 to get it done. There is a feeling of expectation around this side now that they can get the 3 points.
It's hard to see how you could bet any other way against them. At least for this round, we're going to see an IQ swapped in by Robbie to help deal with those Valve cams that were, I would say, a massive issue last time. They've largely ignored them and tried to rush site instead. But here, they are being brought along in the hopes of course, sniffing out that utility, along with the Brava being subbed in last second, Tim. That's an interesting one, because there's not really tons of utility to take away for a Brava. Like, all right, if you want smokes on side, that's great, but there's no glass to play behind, so not 100% clear on what the purpose is for P4 on this Brava.
No,
You can't tell me the goal is to bring along and hack away the Valkyrie cameras. Like, I just don't believe that's going to be a thing.
No, it's been a funny map for Brava, hasn't it? You know, we've not seen the Brava when the Brava would have been really useful against the Maestros, which ultimately stopped the plant. And then we have seen a Brava when the Brava's not actually that useful.
I'm sorry, chat. I accidentally opened Premiere. I'm trying to close it. I'm trying to close it, chat. No, why won't it let me close it? Hello?
Maybe so. I just
love it.
All right, I figured it out. We're sorted. We're sorted. Everything's chill. Everything's cool. What role is STOMPN playing? Mostly support, like second support flex.
I'm just kind of thinking, how much are you going to gain from that Valkyrie cam? I guess you see Banana and Trump, so you know, not.
Wow. Such high value on this side. Wow, amazing finds.
It's not really the.
I think P4 is about to get a freebie here.
No, and now
he's gonna just walk in. Watch, he's about to take Doki down. Doki doesn't have a clue. Oh, Doki heard him. Oh my god, STOMPN is watching that gap? No, not once in a million years is what? He just knifed him? He didn't even mean to, he meant to knife away the shield.
But it's a 3 versus 5 now.
Yo, G2 are so blessed. Wait, they're actually gonna win this off of that. Off of STOMPN just happening to check a hallway and then a knife through the freaking wall. Oh, it's so over, chat.
And G2 are just itching for more now. Up at the windows,
VDS played genuinely so. I feel for Robbie. Lawyer just jumps out the window. He's not even going back inside. And it's just over. It's just over. It's a little bit too easy for G2. Gamers 2 were never going to let that one drop. Wow. H Toe Lake, cheers. Oh my god. What a game. What a game. I mean, there's nothing else to say. All right, chat. I think that is going to be it for me today. I did not sleep well last night, and I am not feeling particularly well. So I'm going to have a little bit of food. I'm going to try and get some more work done today. But thank you all for being here. As always, I very much appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow with another co-stream. I'll be live probably at about the same time. So be here. Be here. Be there. Be square. I'm sorry, Fo. I'm not feeling very good today. I didn't sleep well last night. So I'm gonna call it early today. I was planning on doing 3 games, but I don't want to kill myself, especially because it's Superweek again. So I've got to do like at least 3 streams. Yeah. All right. I appreciate it, y'all. Thank you so much for being here. I will catch you all very, very soon. I love each and every one of you. All right. Peace out. Bye.